I got a smile on my face. Guess why? We beat the Packers. Yes, we beat the Packers. They out of here. Y'all cheesehead ass out of here. We stunk for 3 quarters. Well, the offense stunk for 3 quarters. We couldn't get our heads out of our asses. Ben Johnson made some questionable calls too, or his staff or whoever did it. Some really questionable calls. But that fourth quarter, oh God, I don't know who the hell said something. Maybe Caleb did. Maybe the Iceman said something. But oh my God, those motherfuckers came back from 21-3 at halftime. From 21-3. Hell no, Green Bay did not deserve to win that game. So Lil Wayne's right about something. They didn't deserve to win. Not at all. If you up 21-3 and you lose that lead in half, you didn't win. So the Bears, they didn't get lucky. They just played with heart and they kept believing that they could do it. And they won 31-27. Man, what a game. So now we got the Rams coming into Chicago. Into cold weather. It's supposed to be cold as fuck on Sunday, like 19 degrees. The Rams in LA, they play in the dome, so weather doesn't really matter that much there, but they ain't used to this kind of cold. So we use that to our advantage. I hope. Make some lamb chops. But we got a good show tonight, of course. We're going to talk all about the game, all about the adjustments that we need to make. We still got to play 4 quarters, man. We got to play 4 quarters. You can't sustain that. Like JB always says, he a Grinch, but he's right. You can't sustain that, especially in the playoffs. Playoffs? That was a cute.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
Yeah, the playoffs. You can't sustain that in the playoffs, man. You got to play all 4 quarters on both sides of the ball. But we're going to talk about all of that. It's going to be a great show. Hit it, Commissioner.
You are now rocking with the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast, where they think they know everything, but honestly, they don't know shit.
These summer league games and they tell you about these new up and coming coaches.
I think we should get rid of every motherfucking owner in Chicago.
Enzo and Caruso, both when they are on the court, are like your defensive generals.
But they need to get that strong safety who's not scared to hit somebody.
They really don't know shit.
Goodbye, Green Bay, and all you fucking baby cry ass cheesehead fans. Oh my God, the crying was ridiculous. Oh, what, the hit on Jordan Love was so hard. He was hurt. I'm crying. Man, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Stop making excuses.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
We don't. We don't care. We don't give a rat's ass. You had Jordan out there. You had Josh Jacobs out there. You had Watson. You had Dub. Y'all had y'all players. Y'all had horses out there. Got beat in the fourth quarter, though. Yeah, I know we need all four. I know we do. But you still got beat. Sorry. So I want to bring my all-star team out here. I know they're ready to go. They're ready to talk about this, man. We're going to have some fun with this. So my first guy up, the first all-star up. Let me see if he is back here, first of all. Okay. So my first all-star up, my man probably has the foulest mouth in the city. And I know it's probably going to be foul tonight, even though he has a new baby. And he's the newlywed. Well, somewhat new. My man, 50 grand. Foul mouth C.
What up, what up, what up?
Foul mouth. What up, boy?
Hey, I'm just sitting back.
Has the smile on your face gone away yet?
Oh, no. I slept like a baby Saturday night. Slept like a baby. First of all, I want to give a shout out to everybody in the chat. What's up? Put a FGB in the chat because it's over. They talked all that smack. You had, what's his name? Nixon talking.
Man.
You had Josh Jacobs talking. Christian, I dropped the football. Watson talking.
Man.
Everybody talk about the devil until them come calling.
Until they come calling.
Until them come calling. And guess what? The devil came and calling. I don't want to hear about all the Bears is lucky. Look here. After a while, it's not luck. It's just what they do. That's 7 times, ladies and gentlemen.
Can't be lucky 7 times, man.
7 times. After a while, it's not luck. Right. I don't want to hear Green Bay choke.
Right.
They said the Bears can't win a football game unless they get turnovers. T, how many turnovers did we get that game?
The Bears are who we thought they were.
0
turnovers.
0 turnovers. We didn't need them. Didn't need them.
They said we need it. Dan Orlovsky. The Packers are going to handle the Bears handily. It's not going to even be a game.
I can't stand that dude, man. I can't stand him.
All
right, let's bring in our next all-star before we get too deep into this. Who usually has that Hawk talk, but yeah, we ain't talking about no Hawks tonight, man. The suburban Kentucky Fried Chicken eater. I just came up with that. My man, Frank the Tank.
The suburban Kentucky Fried Chicken eater. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
To me.
It sounded funny, so I said it. What's up, man?
What's up?
Logan, what up?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
So my buddy back there.
Give me FGB is all you can say. You can't use the whole term.
What else can I do?
You can do your other one. Yeah, you don't got to scream it, though.
What else? Not going to be paid out. I'm going to do.
You know he be saying it at school.
I know, right?
Say what you want.
Bears on top, baby. Woo!
All right, what's up, guys?
You know
How
he
you
be
doing?
saying that shit in school, right?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Man.
Sometimes he does. Sometimes he does.
We don't want Frank to be on social media and going viral for being worst parent of the year.
Right. Being
know,
a
right?
bad parent. Go ahead and say fuck.
Right.
I said an FGB. We will. I will say this. We watched the game together. Great game. Great game. He saw all the Bears fans there partying with no shirt on. So the first thing he said after they won, he ripped off his shirt and he wanted to run outside in the middle of the street with no shirt on. And then I was like, Bud, I love the passion, but your mother would kill me. Put a coat on. We'll go run outside in the street. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's bad.
So, Frank, how about it, man? How about the game?
Dude, this cardiac Bears term really is a thing because, man, they are really stressing people out the way that they are playing football. And I agree with UT, and I agree with what JB always kept saying, man. We want 4 quarters. I mean, and we always keep saying this isn't sustainable. But, I mean, at the same time, they're still doing it. If this game is close going into that 4th quarter, man, the Bears are never out. And that's key to the Iceman. Like that, he's just.
ICEMAN Cometh.
Matt, you want to know who the best is? That's him, Iceman.
The Iceman.
That's the way he flies,
Just
ice cold,
man.
no mistakes. Just wears you down. You get bored, frustrated, do something stupid, and he's got you.
The Iceman. Like that, this is just becoming his thing, man. I want 4 quarters. I want him to play better. He played really bad for 3 quarters. But it's nice to have somebody even with a bad game. Yeah, even with, and it wasn't just him. The whole team played horrible for 3 quarters. Like, I mean,
I'm talking about Bubs.
Up their ass 3 quarters, man.
Yeah. And it was just
3
to the point
quarters.
where, like, it wasn't even the fact that we were getting our asses whooped. It was more of the fact, like, I didn't see effort. I didn't see them hustling to the plays, like making dumb mistakes constantly, offensively and defensively. But this team is never done.
Man, I don't care.
No,
I'm like Al Davis, baby. Just win, baby, win.
Get the
That's
W,
all I
that is
care
all
about.
I
I
care
don't care how you do it. Just
100%.
win.
100%.
You get no style points
So-
for losing.
We might have a special guest come in tonight, and he definitely has some insight. He was at the game. Herb Howard might come in tonight
Herbie, baby.
and give us some insight on what he saw out there. So I'm gonna send him an invite right now. Bear with me.
Bear with you, huh? Bear with you.
Bear
See what I
down.
did there, right? That was
You
good.
did.
That was good.
You plan on doing that.
Nick, I believe
No,
I
I
have
did.
Herb's thing. I can send it to Herb if you want. I believe I have Herb's.
I
thing
just
from last
sent
time.
it. I just sent it. And yeah, we'll get him on, and he always has some really good insight. He's a huge Bears guy. He knows a lot about football. He definitely knows what he's talking about. We
Hey, shout out
respect
to the chat. The chat is lit. Except for that one person, Trey Smart. Draco May is better. Draco May doesn't play nobody.
Is that Mayo? Nickname Draco Mayo or Draco Malfoy? Where?
Yeah, you talking about the
Okay.
same Drake May that lit up the Chargers defense and the Chargers killed. I mean, not the Chargers, but the Patriots
So
killed
I
the Chargers.
see that we have a couple other all-stars back here. So let me introduce my man, the Grinch. And I know that he's not gonna give Caleb his credit today, but I mean, did we really expect that? My man, 50 grand though, knows every single stat from every single team: basketball, football, and sometimes baseball. 80s and 90s. My man, JB.
What up? What up? What up?
What up with you, JB? How you feeling, bro?
Doing good, man. First off, fake pour out for Mike Tomlin.
Sad,
you
for
think
sure.
Mike Tomlin about to get
Yeah,
canned?
you need to have that for a couple coaches then. Mike
Oh no,
Tomlin.
not get canned. He stepped down today.
Yeah, I think it's because he didn't want to get canned. That's why I think he stepped down.
Wow.
Oh, you didn't hear that? He stepped down earlier today.
No, he
I
wasn't gonna
didn't know
get canned.
that.
That was mutual. They was gonna let him go with respect and dignity. So shout out to
something that Baltimore should have did.
Something that
agreed. Baltimore should have done that. I agree.
All because they didn't want to fire Todd Monken, huh? But man,
wow, I did not know that.
I don't know, guys. I mean, you look for signs, you look for consistency, and the one thing is, if you let the Bears hang around consistently, they're gonna fight back. It was a hell of a game. At halftime, I was like, "This ain't looking good." 21-3, they beat Natal.
That's saying it nicely right there. This wasn't looking good. It was,
and sometimes, and I'm not coming off as a conspiracy theorist, but sometimes I'm like, did they get a call like, "Hey, make this competitive. Stop whooping on them so bad"? And then the minute it got close, it was like they went right back to the plays they ran in the first couple times, and boom, right back to the lead. And now it's like, okay, now you all can play for real. Like what? But the Bears, I mean, I like the fact that those 2 interceptions did not like deter Caleb, like it didn't stop him from gunslinging. And man, oh man, oh man, I got to tip my hat to Colton Loveland, man. Like my God, that kid. That kid is
as soon as he got some confidence, man. As soon as he got confidence and Caleb had confidence in him, end of story right there.
You said as soon as he got confidence, I don't think he ever lacked it.
Well, see, I don't think it was a
he wasn't getting enough targets.
He wasn't getting any targets.
Well,
right?
yeah, that's why I said Caleb had to have confidence in him too. He wasn't getting the ball thrown to him a lot. I still remember the first few games they actually threw it to him. He was hugging that ball, scared to death that he was going to fumble it. Like he looked nervous, like a lot of.
I don't remember that. I remember him like, "I'm open," and nothing. That's what I remember.
Yeah,
the kid never had lack confidence. I mean, Colton Loveland has been better than advertised for me. And forget my Michigan bias because I hate Michigan, but I have to give the kid respect. Like I'm glad he's with us. I am. He reminds me of like he got a little Greg Olsen in him, right? He got a little bit of that shiftiness and that takeoff. I like him. I like him. I like him.
He got better hands.
Oh, he's definitely got some mitts on him. I mean, that one, one drop don't make nothing for me, right? And then the fumble, but just the simple fact that time after time after time, Caleb was going for big plays.
Time after time.
With him. See what I did there, Cindy Lauper. But what can you say about the kid, man? Because like I said, like I think the connection with Caleb and Colston is what really put us back in the game.
Oh, definitely. I mean, he went to a security.
You saw a few of those plays where Caleb was like literally pointing at Loveland. He's like, I'm not going to stop throwing it to him, dude. They cannot cover him right now. Keep calling plays for him. And they couldn't cover him. You saw safeties on him. You saw corners on him. You saw linebackers on him. There was not one person on that defense who could cover him.
The one time that they did is when I believe that was Quay Walker. He dove and had the ball, but he dropped it. It would have been like the third pick. I think that's the only time where I said like Colston was kind of like covered, and that was like an anomaly. That was like a oops. Other than that, he was burning whoever was on him. And then, hey, give it up to Zacchaeus, who finally caught a touchdown. He finally caught a
I hope he caught you. You can't be that fucking wide open to drop it. Damn it.
No, we've seen it.
I know we've seen it. Shit. He didn't want to get his ass. He want to play this week. Let's go ahead and get the next member in from the All-Star squad. He is the mouth in the South.
Wait a minute. Is this dude wearing a suit?
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, the mouth in the South, but he from Chicago, Mr. Chicago.
Is he in concert? What the fuck is this?
Oh my God.
Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Oh my God.
Huh.
He got the longest introduction.
He talks so much and he gets the loudest introduction. This is crazy.
God damn. All right, Pastor.
I don't even know what he's saying. What is he? What's that garbled music?
He was singing that Bear Down song. That new,
I don't
that
think
new
that's
song.
right.
But he wasn't singing it. It was playing.
Oh,
Man, you got the suit
You look
on.
like, yeah, you should look like you should be rocking out a clipboard right now, dude.
We'll get to that later in the goddamn show.
did you just come
Because
from a
I'm here to put on the goddamn show. But that's what the hell we do. We better beg your goddamn ass down and let the church stay on. Man, you better bear down.
Silky
You
said
better.
he have no shame. No,
It's time.
Oh, we losing views, man. Cut this.
Ooh, the hell is wrong with y'all out there? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the Bear Station, how y'all living out here, man? I got my clean ass suit on. I'm feeling real GM-ish or presidential and shit right now. You see the Bears lapel pin right there? Oh, yeah. I came equipped with this shit, man. Do this shit here. Let me let y'all know something, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Bears Nation, when y'all see me in ensembles like this, I am the flyest motherfucker on planet Earth. It ain't even fucking close. Ensemble. That's what it is. It's an ensemble. When I'm equipped with this, I am the flyest man, dead or alive. A goddamn person you can point to as fly as me. A discussion. Goddamn way. Let's get to this goddamn game.
This dude is hilarious.
The light is back on.
It's able to be back on now. Agreed.
Right.
It's back on me, goddammit.
Hopefully it stay on.
It's gonna stay on, goddammit.
Just don't get in the bathtub.
It's gonna stay on, goddammit. It's gonna stay on. How y'all feeling, man?
Oh.
Wonderful. I sleep.
I mean, how could you not be feeling good, right?
Yeah, I woke up feeling dangerous, man. I woke up feeling real damn excited, man, and real optimistic, man. Yeah, man. Because my goddamn quarterback, there will be, ladies and gentlemen, there will never be any Caleb Williams slander in this goddamn place.
You too late, then. You too late. JB already did that. Not today, but he's done that already.
No. But from this day forward, criticism and slander is two different damn things. We can criticize him for making the wrong decision or not making a decision at all, but there would be no slander. You better watch how you talk about my goddamn quarterback. After we saw him make one of the greatest damn throws I have ever seen in my damn life. I'm still trying to wrap my head on how the hell he do that.
You're referring to that
do that.
4th and 8, right?
Yeah, 4th and 8. You cannot make that throw. There's nobody making that damn throw except him and Mahomes.
That throw.
That throw. I mean, I don't even know how to explain that throw. Like, I mean, that
explain it.
There is only one quarterback, in my opinion, who can make that throw, and we
only one other one, and that's Pat Mahomes.
That was prime Patrick Mahomes in the way he threw that. He was literally had somebody holding his ankle while he jumped in the air with his body turned the wrong way, all arm, threw that ball 30 yards down the field.
Do y'all know that there's several vendors out here that instantly took a snapshot of that damn photo of him throwing the ball like that? I already made a t-shirt out of the shit, and I already ordered me a damn t-shirt with him doing that shit.
The one thing
I didn't even wait on it. I didn't even wait.
Compared that to the MJ logo too on a lot.
It was T-Nick and the top 10 best throws thrown in this season. Caleb got 7 other goddamn throws. Hell, he got like 3 of them in 2 different damn games.
You got no 7, man. Stop it.
You better knock that shit off. Listen, give me some. Don't do it.
There it is.
He's still
beautiful.
Here.
That's beautiful.
Who was actually at the game and probably has a lot more insight than we do.
Mahomo,
He saw a lot more
whoa.
shit than we did. What?
What?
What happened?
Somebody
said
said
that?
Mahomo. That's disrespectful, man.
Oh, y'all
don't do
doing
that,
too
Ron.
much.
We don't do that, Ron.
You doing too much, big dog. You doing way too
Someone
much.
said
Mahomes
what?
is great.
He's still the best damn quarterback in football. Don't
Come on,
do
let's
that.
get our guest in here, man. Come on.
Okay, yeah, whatever. So anyway, like I said, he was at the game, so he probably saw a lot more shit than we did. Let's bring him in here, the well-respected 8 squared Herb Howard from It's the Bigs.
Welcome, Herb. Welcome.
Applause.
Well, that was cool. I appreciate that.
What's
good with y'all brothers, man? What's happening?
Yeah, man,
Oh,
we're
man,
happy as hell. I mean, what else?
The light on. The
Excited
light on,
as
big dog.
hell.
The light on, big dog.
I
That's what
see
it
it.
is.
I
It's on.
see it.
So I gotta ask her right off the bat. Like, and I'm hearing all the people that were on broadcasting, all their people saying it too. So I gotta hear it from you. Was that building shaking?
Yeah, no, dead ass. It was. I never felt
That's awesome.
the press box like shake. It's already like this metal paneling that's on the outside bottom part of the press box, and the fans that sit there, they always bang on it to make noise. But Saturday night, it was like that times 1,000. It was like shaking, like rocking. I said in my post game recap, I was like, man, it felt like the building might come down, which I'm glad it didn't because now they got another game there this Sunday. But it was definitely shaking, man. But it was crazy because it went from so quiet you could hear a puppy walking on cotton to absolute pandemonium. Like it was absolutely insane. I never seen the stadium like that. It was bananas. And then people didn't even leave. Like the game was over, cats was gone, people was just in there kicking it still. Like they had to make people leave. Everybody was just still basking in the moment. But I feel like that was everywhere in the city, no matter where you watch the game. You watched it at a bar, if you watched it at a crib. I've heard the same reports no matter where people watch the game, man.
Yeah. I see videos at Visions. Visions stay packed, man. Visions
I
stay
saw
locked.
Staley's too. I saw Staley's videos too, man. That building was going nuts.
But you got to have vision.
Yeah, Herb, you been out to Visions?
Nah, I haven't made it for none of the games, man. We the Bigs had one watch party. We did it at Red Pepper because that's my Cheers bar and that's why I be. So we did it there.
They got great fried chicken too.
Nah, yeah, shout out to Russ. He be doing his thing.
Yeah.
We do get relationships with Visions, and they've offered the space for us to do one there, but it already be so doggone packed. Shout out to Bears Nation. My brother Dez is one of they people. So he be telling me about it, but most of the time I don't get to go to none of the watch parties. I be at the games, but we didn't go to San Francisco, so we did a watch party, but not at Visions yet.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Caleb Williams, man. Do we finally have a quarterback?
Talk to me.
Oh yeah, I don't think that has been in question even going back to last year. I mean, we saw the talent. What Caleb Williams has that we've never had around here is a great offensive infrastructure around him. He's got a legitimate offensive-minded head coach with a real NFL system. They put a Pro Bowl caliber offensive line around him, which no quarterback has had here before, and he's got legitimate weapons on the outside. And so you match all of those things up with his natural ability, his talent, his work ethic, his desire to be great, his willingness to be coached hard. And you get to see some of that special come out. The skill set was always there. It's just, are you going to put the things around him that allows him to maximize his potential? And shout out to Ryan Poles and the Bears for finally doing that for a quarterback. I mean, it's never happened for any of them. When Jay Cutler was here, they put weapons around him with Brandon Marshall, Alshon Martellus, Matt Forte. but the O-line wasn't really standing on shit.
Yeah.
Mr. Trubisky came in. He didn't have the weapons for real. Justin didn't have the offensive line for real, and he only had one weapon when DJ came. And there also was no offensive structure really for any of those guys. Like, you know what I mean? There was no, credible offensive-minded, coordinator or head coach around any of those guys. Mike Martz obviously has had a success in this league as a coordinator, but he tried to run a system that depended on having offensive linemen that included Orlando Pace. And he tried to run that with Jamarcus, Webb. Yeah, and so you can't. So Jay Cutler was getting killed. He got tired of that shit. And then nobody else has even had a competent, offensive scheme to really speak of. And if they did, they didn't also have the complementary pieces around them. So Caleb definitely got it, and he's only going to get better. I'm not fully impressed with what he's doing other than the late game special. You know what I mean? And he makes the ridiculous, insane fucking throw. Like, that's absolutely bananas. The throw that he made, obviously, to Rome. But he's also 50% completion percentage, and they don't score points until the fourth quarter. You know what I mean? So there's still that to be dealt with, but he has everything you need. And in combination with Ben Johnson, I think he's going to reach his ceiling, which could be damn high.
Herb, talk to me about his leadership. So we saw him on the sideline, obviously being irate with his teammates, and rightfully so. But we've seen some of the greats actually doing that same damn thing and being credited as a leader for doing that. What was your reaction, or any reactions around you when it came to him doing that to his teammates, kind of chastising them and calling them out?
Yeah, I mean, I know that happened on the TV copy, and I saw it when I watched that copy, later. You don't really get that perspective from the press box for real, unless you like just really paying attention to him when he walk up the field like that. So I didn't really see it in the moment. I don't think anybody around me saw it in the moment. I've heard about it, but that's all foolishness to me. To me, that only comes from people who have never played organized sports before. And certainly not the game of football. You know what I mean? The emotions are running high. You curse a motherfucker out. It don't mean shit. You know what I mean? Like,
he's passionate.
It is what it is, especially if you just fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, it just is what it is. And so I don't read too much into it. As far as his leadership in general, you've certainly seen that, take shape this year. He's kind of ingratiated himself more to his teammates. You can just notice it with his everyday behaviors, just around the locker room, just observing him. He's much different than he was last year. And I think all of that matters. You look at the play he had, the way he played last year, the 68 sack. They lost 10 straight games with him, right? He was, like I said, he was still immensely talented. I could see that last year. But it wasn't going to result in anything unless they put a real offensive line and a real offensive system around him. He was going to fail like every other quarterback has failed. But now, he has those things around him. He's also more comfortable in his skin. Last year, he would just be at his locker and kind of reclusive. Not that he didn't fuck with his teammates or talk to him, but he kind of just stayed in his spot. Now he's all over the locker room. He's laughing, joking with guys. He's shooting ball in the locker room like everybody else shooting ball. He's talking shit. He's just being a little bit more of himself and allowing people to see a little bit more of his natural character. And I think, his leadership just kind of comes along with that. He obviously plays the quarterback position, and so there's some natural leadership that's kind of gets handed to you, but then you got to kind of grow into that role and step into it and accept that. And I think he's doing that much more this year.
So I got a question for you, Herb. What's going on with Ben Johnson in these fourth downs, man? Torrey Taylor didn't touch the field. And it's like, I remember going back 2 years ago to Detroit where Dan Campbell was looking at Ben Johnson, and Ben Johnson was like, we going. And it cost them a trip to the Super Bowl because they wouldn't take the points. We went for fourth down every play. Is that just a Ben Johnson philosophy, or is that just something in the moment where it was like, it's Green Bay, so we gotta do this?
In the moment while I was watching the game, I thought he was making rookie mistakes. Mm-hmm. I thought he was going through something for the first time, and he allowed the emotions or the pressures of it to influence his decisions, and I thought he was costing the team. In speaking with him thereafter, that was his plan going into the game. He had a plan to be ultra aggressive going into the game because he felt that in the first two games, not he felt, it's just the fact, the first two games, the Packers dominated time of possession. The Bears didn't feel like they got enough possessions, and he felt like they had to steal some. And he told the team that was the plan. The coaches knew, because at first I'm like, he's indicting DA, and 2, he's putting him in terrible fucking positions. But they had already had those conversations. Everybody knew what the game plan was, the players, the coaches. So it wasn't a rookie mistake, and it wasn't necessarily an indictment of DA and the defense. It was the game plan, as a strategy that they had discussed and chose to go into the game with. He was going to be aggressive on 4th downs, even at his own 32, 36-yard line.
That one I was surprised about.
I was surprised about
that one I was for sure. But I think at the same point, like, your defense wasn't stopping anything.
It was. So it could have been a trust
it's just
thing,
like
right?
he felt like he had to, in my opinion.
Yeah, I felt that way
He said
too.
the opposite. He said his thought process was the exact opposite of that. Because I get that too. I get that thinking. It was my thinking as well.
Like
He said it was the exact opposite. He said I had faith in them that if I left them in that position, they could bow up and hold them to a field goal at most. So, I mean, there's probably a little bit of whatever in there, but he also went into the game with that plan. It wasn't some fly by the seat of his pants rookie mistake shit that I thought it was in the moment. I'm like, he's fucking tweaking, but that was his plan.
Right. Oh, yeah. But no, another question about the halftime adjustment. So we see a completely different team from first half to second half. From your standpoint, what has been said that has been done differently in the first half versus the second half? Like, why is it not a full plan to do whatever all of the things they do in the second half in the entire damn game? Like, are they just sticking to their guns and just saying, you know what, this is who we are. We're going to just go ahead and bounce back and start a new damn game in the second half. Like, the game's going to start in the second half once we start scoring. Like, what are you seeing from that?
I get the question, and I had the very same question, and I asked Ben in one of his press conferences. This was probably a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. I asked him about, like, what adjustments did he make, in the second half, and he was like, me? I'm like, yeah, you, sir. What adjustments did you make? He was like, I ain't make no adjustments. We had a game plan coming in. I stuck to it. They just started executing better. And I don't really see any real deviation of the game plan from one half to the other. I'm not seeing him say, okay, we're going to go from running the ball a lot to throwing the ball a lot, or vice versa. I don't see him going from different packages and formation groups to anything else. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see him having these drastic changes in terms of what the game plan or the scheme is. They just start playing later once they realize if we only have 4 possessions left, we got to score on all of them or we smoke. Like, I don't know what that is. I don't know what's to that. It irritates my soul. But no, it's not like they going in there and he's giving some new Rockney speech or he's flipping the game plan around at halftime. I don't know what's to them. I don't know what's to them. It's an enigma.
It sounds like it's the personnel more so than anything else, right? But they just like, okay, let's get our feet underneath us and see what happens. And then they looking lethargic out there. They looking like they're not in sync. And it's like, okay, well, the game just started, so ain't no pressure on us yet.
They drop passes early in the game. Caleb misses layup throws early in the game, and then they come back and make spectacular catches down the stretch, and Caleb makes miraculous throws down the stretch. Like, just if you would just do the regular in the first and second quarter, we won't need the miraculous.
You would never lose.
And we see
So we all the time. I mean, I'm loving it though.
How much of that? Because you said he didn't change his game plan, but that didn't mean the Packers didn't change their game plan. Because to me, especially with that first 3 and out, it looked like he started to ease off the gas a little bit. And then I noticed that Dennis Allen stopped playing man. He started playing more zone because, full transparency, fellas, we was getting cooked in man. Jalen was man. Kyler was looking better. Everybody was getting smoked in man. Everybody. Tremaine Edmonds, I don't want to see him guard Jaden Reed. Never again.
I don't want to see him grab
Gordon was getting picked on. And when we saw he wasn't healthy.
So what do you feel about that part of the game? Because when you look at it and you say it's literally a tale of two halves, they scored 21 points in the first half, 6 in the second. And then when you look at the plus minus, because you have to keep in mind, Brandon McManus cost them 7 points.
He did.
He missed 2 field goals and an extra point.
They should extend him, JB. He's doing a wonderful job. They should extend him.
it's a role reversal that we just witnessed. A role reversal in this series. Not to say that the Bears are going to run off the next 30 years like the Packers did, but it is to say that that feeling that the Bears got, and we all have had as Bears fans when we playing the Packers, like, oh shit, it's about to happen again. Like that thing, they're gonna rip us again. That's about to happen. You could see and you could feel the Packers just getting tight as the Bears got closer and closer. You could feel them getting tight from a play call standpoint, from a body language standpoint. You could feel and see them just getting tighter and tighter
And they
and
start
crumbling to the
dropping the
pressure.
ball.
And they start to have that feeling like, oh, what happened to us in game 2 is about to happen to us again. And once you get that in your mind, then you know what old saying, like whether you believe you can or believe you can't, you're right.
You're right.
And,
Absolutely.
and they start to believe that thing was going to happen to them, and they were right.
And Christian Watson, there was a video of him on the sideline looking at Caleb make that throw. He was like,
Yeah, I saw that. That was just like, what else can you do? What else can you do?
Did he make that throw? Like, did he catch that?
Like, Fowles, go ahead. I know you've been wanting to ask something.
Yeah, I just let you guys go ahead and get your questions in or whatnot.
The coolest man in the room, always just chilling.
Hey,
the ice man of the podcast, right here, Foul Mouth.
I try to, man. Hey, Herb, tell me, how did the Bears feel in the locker room leading up to that game, hearing all the noise that the Green Bay Packers players were talking about them, specifically talking about how basically like the Bears were the mark, like they wanted the Bears out of everybody, damn near like they were the easiest team to play. Mm-hmm. So how did the players take it? Because we know not too many of them really said anything. As far as I think maybe Byard may have said something, and maybe one other player said something about
DJ said something for sure.
Yeah, DJ did. I know. Yeah, there were a few.
But how was the players taking it leading up to that? Did they give them extra motivation?
That conversation always interests me because it's like what you gonna play harder? You know what I mean? Like even from the Packers perspective, it's like, oh, we took that hit personal from Book on Jordan Love. Like, okay, even Grady Jarrett said last week when he's like, they said they take it personal. He's like, so like what do that mean? Like you take it personal and then what? You're gonna play harder than you was gonna play? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a playoff game, your season on the line. Like what
hurt my feelings if you say
well, it could be an intentional hit somewhere, like somebody intentionally like go after somebody, just like send a message.
Cool. It's two teams that don't like each other, but like what do it mean that you took it personal? Like whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, the Bears, they obviously, felt the way about some of the things they were saying in terms of the Packers, calling them out, and we glad we got the Bears and we want to end their season and all that stuff that was popping off. And you heard them guys talk about that in the post-game locker room even more so than throughout the week. As soon as I walked in the locker room, and we just put out our Inside the Locker Room piece with the interviews. That's on the Biggs Media YouTube page. We just put that out, and as soon as I walked in the locker room, Luther Burton's locker is probably like the second or third one from the door. DJ's first. Luke might be like the very next locker. I don't know. But as soon as you walk in there, Luke like, don't come over here and talk to me. I'm gonna pop my shit, so don't even come over here and talk to me. I said, stop. Let's talk right now. And
right. Yeah, I saw you talking to him.
We did our one-on-one with him right away, and he was like, man, sent their ass Green Bay Packin. You know what I mean? And he was like, they were talking all that stuff, and don't talk all that stuff. You ain't gonna play 4 quarters against us. And so
that jaw jacking, man.
Yeah, they was definitely on that. Obviously, Caleb was at the podium, and he was like, they asked for us, they got us. You know what I mean? So I think they definitely was feeling it, but how much motivation you need to stay alive? You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
That's interesting that Luther Burton said, y'all got to play 4 quarters against us. It's kind of throwing rocks from a glass house, ain't it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Listen.
You got to play 4.
But the difference is we're in
the rocks.
We won the game. So.
The rocks are landing, T-Nick.
Yeah. He's just saying, like, y'all can come out and beat on us for 2 quarters, but if you can't do it for 4, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like,
that's true.
You could win a heavyweight title fight for 10 rounds and get dropped in the 11th. Like, you gotta
one punch can end it.
Finish it or don't. You know what I mean?
Herb, I got one more for you as well, and I want to, and we'll bring up Ben Johnson again in this situation. What do you think about the handshake situation and the beautiful locker room speech and everything? Because I was like I always love to listen to like First Take and all those other ESPN things. All of them say they understand, it's disrespectful and everything like that, but everybody loves it because Ben Johnson, you feel like, is at that point where he's trying to put fuel on the fire and just make this even a bigger rivalry than it already is.
Done the same shit.
America's we getting soft as hell.
Oh yeah,
like we're talking about football, man. Like I don't have to like you, bro. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to like you. And I don't gotta front like I do. Like, you know what I mean? If I don't like you, I don't like you. It is what it is. When the Packers won the last play in Lambeau, LaFleur did the same thing.
The exact same thing.
Same thing.
The drive-by handshake. He did the exact same thing.
But it's a problem when the rabbit got to going. You know what I'm saying?
Coach Ben came back and did the same thing. And then the locker room is the locker room, man. The locker room is one of the most sacred places in America, man. But now, in this day and age we live in, there's cameras in there, and the Bears put it out, so whatever. But it's like,
I love it.
That's
I
what
like that, Herb. I like
every
that
coach I've ever played for has been in the locker room. Like, man, fuck them.
Coach, man.
Yeah, listen, Mike Dickens said worse shit than that. They don't like no damn body. So he gonna talk his trash. They ain't have cameras back then.
Yeah, people are saying Virginia McCaskey and the McCaskey family never liked that type of stuff and everything like that. I was like, well, guess what? Virginia's not
a new era.
Man,
it's a new day.
I love it.
Right. It's a new day. This is a new locker room, new era.
They gas Ben up in the first place. Like every time they hire a new coach and he's about to go on his introductory press conference, they gas him up to say something like, I can't wait to beat the Packers twice a year. Like they the ones hate the Packers more than anybody else. Like George can't stand the Packers. Like hate them with everything, every fiber in his being. Larry Mayer tells me a story about one day back in the day, he'd been working for them for 40 years. But he'd say one day they was going somewhere on a plane to go play somebody, and he wore a green suit. And they was like, fuck wrong with you? We don't wear you don't get on this plane with green on. You know what I'm saying?
So he said something to Caleb about that damn. Listen, I know it's Ben Johnson high school jersey, but I didn't like that shit either. I'm gonna be real with you. I like green, I like yellow. I don't like that shit together though.
I heard George actually question that, and then when he found out what it was, he's like, "All right, I'm cool with that. Then that's fine."
Yeah, listen, man. My fifth grade football coach for the Raiders, like in Chicago, was like, "Fuck them other 10-year-old niggas." You know what I mean? Like, don't
fuck them kids. I love it.
10-year-olds, boy. Listen, that rivalry shit real, man. Like, listen, if you ain't coming over here with that same intent, this has been over 100 years, man. I always say on this show, I don't like shit about that damn team. I don't like the damn city they in. I don't like the damn stadium they in. I don't like that musty-ass state of Wisconsin either. I will never root for them bum-ass bastards. I don't care if we even need them to win a game, but to get in the playoffs, I'm still not rooting for them motherfuckers. Fuck them.
It is what it is. And you know, it's I had Lance Briggs.
We got 15 degrees, bud.
Yeah, I had Lance Briggs on the Herb Howard show this morning, and he was like, man, listen, as much as the rivalry is what it is, he's like, it's not really heated that way. And I think Ben is just turning up the heat that way. He's like, it was never really this kind of hatred thing from the play. He's like, we used to have a fight. We used to fight with Detroit all the time, and we wouldn't even fight with Minnesota. He's like, we never really had none of that with Green Bay. He's like, the fans never really was yelling crazy stuff at us. You know, Green Bay got that little narrow tunnel as you walk through. It seemed like they would say all kind of wild stuff. Briggs was like, no, it never really was. He's like, maybe because they was winning so much, they kind of felt bad for us. I don't know, but he's like, it was never really like that. But it seemed like this generation of the rivalry is going to be like that, and I'm here for it. Whatever.
But that's bringing it back.
I think the NFL is.
That's how it was.
I think the NFL is too, because prime release, you had 31.6 million people viewed that game on Prime.
Yep, the most watched game. Yeah, on Prime Video. But the crazy thing is, when it comes to Detroit and Minnesota, we don't give a damn about them. We don't even hate them. I just don't give a shit about them one way or the other.
Yeah, we don't like them,
We
but it's
don't
not.
like them, but we don't hate them.
But
The
you
hell
got to
with them.
remember the rivalry, though. If you think back, and I'm dating myself, but when Mike Dicker would come to Green Bay, he would make it a point in the papers to be like, "We're about to kick their ass."
Yeah.
Don Mikowski was not about to be walking up out of there. Mike Dicker was making sure, "Hey, boys, go get him." You know, when Armstead came in, he still carried that same thing, and then Mikowski turned into Favre. And we was getting the best of Favre at the beginning, and then, you know, a light came on, and unfortunately we went through some hard times, and they started elevating. But those were always competitive games, no matter what the bulletin board said. You didn't need, it was Packer week, you didn't need an injection of energy. It was already there. So I love the fact that Ben Johnson is bringing that back. And if Lance Briggs is saying that during the Lovey regime or whatever, it really wasn't that tense and all that, hey, we weren't there. If that's what he says, that's what it is. Hell, they damn sure didn't play like it because Aaron Rodgers was going around discount double checking us. You know what I'm saying? With talking about, so yeah, maybe it wasn't. They looked at us as we was non-factors.
I mean, when Dick Geron was a coach, think about that too, JB. Dick Geron, when we were winning games with him, I mean, we won Coach of the Year with him his first year. You know what I'm saying? I don't even remember it being a whole lot of trash talk back then, but I think we got the best of them a couple of those times with Dick Geron, and then we kind of went downhill from there. But yeah, I mean, Trestman and Fluke's bum ass gonna sit up here, go to a damn basketball game with
I
this.
remember that
Like,
one. Yeah.
hell wrong with you? You don't go chill out with the damn enemy. You a
Well,
goofy.
don't forget about the Nagy time as well, because that was and John Fox. Like there were some times in there that we just was like, if you can't get up for any game, this is the week you got to get up for.
Yeah,
every time.
Herb, I want to say something because piggybacking off of what the guys were talking about as far as that. I think the team takes on the personality of the coach. And let's be honest, since Mike Dicker, we really haven't had that coach where, you know, he likes to ruffle the feathers. You know, all of them, you had Lovie Smith, he talked about the Packers, Nagy, like you said, they coach him up to talk about the Packers. You know, but it seems like with Ben Johnson, he's got more of that Mike Dicker type meanness to him. He's not going to necessarily be off the chain like Mike Dicker. You know what I'm saying? As far as like maybe with the interviews, he's probably a little bit more respectful with that. But he does come off with that mean demeanor, like, I don't give a shit. I don't like Green Bay. Like Mr. Chicago goes off on and say, I'll piss on the stadium or Lombardi's statue outside. It doesn't matter. And I love that he's bringing that back, because one thing here in Chicago, we've always said, we want that rah-rah coach, even though he doesn't show like he's that rah-rah. He's very stoic on the sideline. But once it's over or before, he's very much that rah-rah coach. What you think?
Yeah, nah, man. I'm while you were saying that, I was reminded of, you know, the first day we met him at his introductory press conference. And, you know, he comes out there and he's got this confidence and this bravado. And then after the introductory press conference, there are always these breakout sessions where we have these more intimate conversations with him. And as soon as we got, you know, to the breakout session, I was like, yo, coach, where you get this confidence from that you got? I liked it. You know what I mean? But I'm like, where you get that from? And he was like, man, he's like, when I was the tight ends coach, I was the best tight end coach in the league. He said, when I was a coordinator, I coordinated the best offense in the league. He was like, Herb, this ain't gonna be no different. That's what. You know what I mean? And I'm cool with that. It's like Indiana coach pulling up like, man, Google me, I win. You know what I mean? Like whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm cool with that. If you can pop off, then you just got to go do it. So if you say you're gonna beat the Packers twice this year, and then you go out there and beat them twice this year, go for it, my boy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
you earned it, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Your
shit.
Yeah,
you know,
we do actually have some highlights for this game. Do we want to pop those up and show them?
Go right ahead, man.
Let's cue that up, Kamish.
I believe that the Green Bay Packers can do whatever they want offensively against the Chicago Bears.
I do not. I think the Packers win. I think the Packers win handily.
That hit to beat the block, you can get that bass on below. I got that rock and roll, that future flow. Next level visual, I got that. How to beat bang.
I like that boom boom pow. Them chickens jacking my style. They try to copy my swagger. I'm on that next now. I'm sold 3008. You sold 2000 and late. I got that future. Let me get it now.
Good job of kind of showing it, flashing it by Caleb, and there's nobody down. Once they bid on it, easy throw for more.
Forget about the clock. Just take the lead when you can.
Good, better, bad. Never let it run. Good gets better. It better get better. There's no 3, 1, 2, 3.
I actually like him saying F the Packers better than that good, better, best shit.
Hey, there's people getting tattoos of the good, better, best shit right now.
That good, better, best shit is dope, man. I love that.
Well, yeah, that after Packers, man, I got juiced up with that one for sure. And I love it when you see Kevin Warren and Ryan Poles in the background too. They were laughing. They were like, "Hell yeah, man!"
So how's the temperature around there as far as with Ryan Poles, as far as with the media and within the organization? Because I know when we had you on earlier, there were a lot of people that were skeptical about Ryan Poles and possibly even his job. They didn't really want him to be extended because of, his record as far as being the GM. And I was one of the people that were just saying that, with Ryan Poles, it's about the coach. The coach is the one that we all know that pretty much he didn't have a say so as far as that Eberflus. And when he brought in his guy, we were gonna truly see what Ryan Poles was made of and what type of decisions that he was gonna make. So what's the temperature now as far as with Ryan Poles? I take it that he's not on the hot seat right now. I take it everybody's very satisfied for what he's gone and done so far.
I mean, he got his contract. He extended. He's going to be here. We don't talk to him much through the season. So he's kind of like on the back burner a little bit, but I don't hear anybody, saying bad things about him. I think he came into this past offseason with mainly two tasks. One was to hire the right head coach. The other was to flip the O-line. And then you add in, improve the talent in the running back room. And, obviously he hired the right head coach. He's got all Pro Bowl linemen, so he got that together. Bears second in the league. And they second in the league in running, right? People thought he should have did more in free agency at running back. People thought he should have, pulled the trigger and went up to get Ashton Genty, or should have pulled the trigger and got Travion Henderson.
Good.
And that's cool, but they got the kid in the 7th round from Rutgers that led the Big Ten in rushing and never fumbled in his life. And so, they upgraded the talent in the running back room. They got the offensive line, and he got the right head coach. So I don't know what's left to nitpick with him about. People still want to talk about, his 3rd round picks and his misses, and people want to talk about, whatever. But it's like
that defensive line, he got to do it, man. He got to fix that.
Can't do everything at once, but you look at Austin Booker and his development. That was a big swing that they took on a projection of who he could become. and we're starting to see what that might turn into.
Go ahead, JB.
Put your GM hat on, Herb. You know how we talk.
Mm-hmm.
You trading for Max Crosby this offseason? And what are you willing to give up if so?
As long as it don't get like stupid, dumb, ridiculous, cool.
Give me.
I don't know what stupid, dumb, ridiculous. I don't know if that's like 3 first rounds.
Khalil Mack, 3 first
You
round.
know what's stupid, dumb, ridiculous when you hear it, man.
Yeah, when I hear it, I'll know that that's stupid, dumb, ridiculous. We're not doing that. But first of all, you got to start to consider where the Bears are in their process, right? And if you believe you're that close, where you don't even have that many holes left to fill, and then you also believe that you're going to be competitive deep into seasons for the foreseeable future, then those first round picks don't become as valuable as they have been when we was picking the top 10 every damn year.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? If you picking 25th through 32nd,
yeah,
it ain't. You know what I mean? It ain't the
So
same.
you're probably gonna have to give up 2 first rounds at the least.
Yeah, it ain't the same value. So you know, listen, all I know is I watched that man almost single-handedly wreck the Bears game plan by itself. Like absolutely insane. And Ben Johnson was playing with him that day, and I'm like, why are you playing with that man? Like you trying to like read him instead of block him? Like you trying to like leave him unblocked and scan? Like he's gonna fucking kill somebody. Like you are tripping, sir.
That was a high on cocaine and methamphetamine.
Yeah, like he was bugging, and Max Crosby was going crazy, and K was like, "That's the best player I ever played against in my life." So,
and he likes here. He likes.
He talked Myles Garrett, and it's like, okay, well,
listen, if you can get him, I would be for it. You got to draw the line somewhere. So you know the negotiations go back and forth
to get something. So I was.
Well, what are you willing to give up? That's what I'm telling you.
Like, are you in win now mode? Like with this trade, like if Ben and Ryan Post feels like, hey, if we get this guy, we actually go win something, or we're one dominant player away. What do you get? What do you give away for him?
There's still some things you need on that defense. Obviously, pass rusher is chief among them, but it's some good young DBs that's going to be coming out too, and you might be looking to upgrade in some of that. And so I don't know, but I think I would still probably be willing to give up 2 ones for him. 3 seemed like a lot, but I think I would give up 2 ones for him.
What about some players though, Herb? Because the Raiders need a lot on both sides of the ball too. And I had some things in my mind we talked about last week, but there's a couple of players because we got a log jam at receiver, we got a log jam at DB, and the Raiders need something. To stop giving up 3 picks. I'm willing to give up a couple of our guys that have first round tabs or something.
I feel like you're about to say DJ.
No,
everybody keeps saying DJ, but if the Raiders are unloading on Crosby, you're rebuilding.
He want to get rid of Rome. JB wants to get rid of Rome.
I said I would give up Rome. I would give up Tyree Stevenson, and I would give up our first round pick, which is what, 25, 27, 28, whatever, just to see if they would bite. And
I said JJ, maybe. I said JJ because JJ don't look like himself now.
But the thing is, and this is what we explained to you too, JB, was you giving up Rome, you're giving up Caleb's guy. I don't think Caleb's going to be happy if you're giving up Rome.
Caleb played better when Rome was hurt.
I'm not denying that, but Caleb has already pretty much made it well.
That's his guy, though.
The future.
Bird knows what we're talking about.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong that that's his buddy, but I'm talking. This is business at the end of the day. Hey, sorry you lost your kitten. This is business. Your emotional support animal. This is business. This is business.
I wouldn't send Rome, and I don't think he's gonna be a part of any trade package. I think he's one of the untouchables.
I live in a world
Luther's one of the untouchables. Rome, Caleb, Colston.
So you saying DJ is the one that they would trade?
What about JJ?
No, I just thought that's what you was finna say. I wouldn't trade DJ.
I love DJ. I don't think DJ needs. I think DJ needs some more targets.
What about JJ?
Yeah, man, the short-term memory and the recency bias with some of these conversations be blowing me, man. Jalen has played at an all-pro level.
And he's not 100% right now.
He had a really bad injury. He rehabbed as hard and as fast as he could to come back. He's not 100%. I asked him in the post game interview after one of those games, I think maybe his first game back, if he thought there was enough games left for him to get back to his all pro form. And he was like, man, I want to say that, but that don't even seem real. I don't think I could just get it back like that. I've been out for a long time. I've been hurt. And I think he's gotten better as the games have gone along that he's been back, but he's certainly not his full self. And so when he is his full self, he's one of the best corners in the league. And I'm not too excited about throwing away one of the best corners in the league because and then you're gonna do what? Like you're gonna play who? You're gonna draft one?
Well, that's why I said we're not.
We haven't seen the jury's still out. Yeah, and the jury's still out with Frazier, so we don't know what Frazier's going to be like next year.
You tripping?
The jury's not still out.
I'm not giving up JJ.
You think he's gonna be an All Pro?
I'm not either.
I'm not giving up JJ.
Why would you give away one All Pro for another?
I'm signing Nation.
I just said the jury is out. We don't know what Frazier is going to be next year. We don't know. I can't predict that.
But you gonna project or bet on him being an All Pro?
No.
No. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is there's been some talks, even from like most Bears fans, saying, well, JJ don't look like himself. I mean, that contract is off the healthy, so it's like, okay,
saying that, bro. I'm telling you, look at the injury he had. It's not like he sprained his knee.
Understand that, but you're talking about giving up Rome, and Rome is on a rookie contract. Now, how outlandish is that compared to what JJ is doing with him not being 100% healthy and giving the amount of money we gave him?
The thing is this: at the end of the damn line, you don't trade away one All Pro for another. That's fucking retarded.
Especially a younger one. Especially a younger one.
All right, you go get you trade away JJ. Now you got Max Crosby. Now you got nobody back there that can fucking cover. Now
the coverage and rush are married together. So you solved one problem and you created the other.
But here's the thing about that, Herb. Despite us not getting pressure on the quarterback, we still led the damn league in turnovers. Our corners back there have been playing a damn good job this year with forcing fumbles and getting interceptions, despite the fact that our front four, which is one of the most expensive front fours in the damn league, ain't been getting little to no goddamn pressure on the damn quarterback all year.
That still don't tell me why we should get rid of our best corner.
I'm not saying that we should. I'm saying that there is talks about whether or not people will think that they should. I'm not saying that we should.
Nobody said that shit but you.
No. Well, you ain't talking to the same people I'm talking to. What I'm saying is I love JJ and I want to keep him here. But I will tell you that,
the way you talk to me.
Hey, Herb, you got to give something to give something. And in my world, if the Raiders say, give me Stevenson, the first round pick, and Rome for
Max, talking about giving up Rome. He ain't giving no goddamn Rome.
That's not gonna get you
no
Max anyway.
No, it's not.
I said had a conversation. We never know. I've seen
Tyreek don't start on his own team.
We never know with your damn scenario, but we ain't gonna never know with mine, huh?
Herb, we do have a question in the chat for you right now. Herb, what do you see as the biggest issue that the Bears will have to deal with in this upcoming game versus the Rams?
Are we not even on that yet? We didn't finish.
We got to answer the questions in the chat.
9, 17, and 12. That's the biggest issue they got to deal with. They got to deal with 9, 17, 12, and 8 on the other side of the ball. If like Matthew Stafford is that dude, we know what Devontae is, and we know what Puka is. And Jared Verse can wreck your fucking day if you let him do it. So they got to deal with those 3 things.
I'm not gonna lie.
That being said, me too. When that draft came, that being said, I think that the Bears corners, and I don't mean this with any disrespect. I acknowledge how great Devontae and Puka are, but styles make fights, and I think the Bears are better suited. The corners the Bears have are better suited to guard those types of receivers than they are those smaller, quick titch receivers. Yeah, they can deal with that. I was having this conversation with Briggs on the show earlier today. Like, Peanut was better against Randy Moss and Terrell Owens and Calvin Johnson than he was against the Steve Smiths or the Santana Mosses. You know what I mean? Like,
he played a foot race with them, and you can't keep up with them. But obviously, Puka Nacua, he ain't just a big guy. He can run routes, and he a problem, man.
I like Nathan Wright at 6'4". Like he it's hard to throw over somebody with length and height and speed. So
stylistically, I think they better suited against those receivers, as great as they are, acknowledging that fully. And I think they're just better suited for them than they are against those little speedy receivers that the Packers got.
Do you think we play more man against them or more
Yeah,
zone?
I think they can. I think they can play more man. I also don't think that they challenge you as much in man because they're not those quick twitch in and out athletes. It's just not. And so we saw Jalen get beat a couple times on all those routes. They came in and then broke back out. As soon as he opens his hips to go in and they quick twitch back out, those bigger corners that we got, that's not their game. It's just not. Only person we got on the team that could do that is Kyler. And he got beat on a crosser one time. So it's like,
yeah. Well, they were picking on him because he's still not 100% too. So, and you saw
he
was
ain't
leaving
played
a
all
lot
year.
of cushion between him and the receiver. So, yeah, he ain't played all year.
He ain't played all year. So,
if we want, guys, if we want to take a quick little break and then we can go into the Rams game, we'll break down the Rams game a little bit. We got a little break video. Commish, you want to tune that up? Cue that up, not tune that up.
Hey, you know, Green Bay, you fought real hard, but you know what? Fuck the Packers!
Hey, man, why the hell we show...
Hey, listen, y'all should have showed my damn interview I did after the game when I was talking to them damn Packer fans at the damn bar I was at. Because down here, I was on their ass, man. They was dancing and talking shit during the game. I'm like, I'm gonna fix your ass. Don't worry about it.
Hurt my heart seeing all that green and gold, man. Don't do that shit no more.
Here at the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast, the kids can catch it too.
Listen, man, damn all that. Catch this fade, goddammit. I love how eloquent the violin was playing. It was so beautiful, wasn't it?
It was
very
good
few
music.
things.
Good music.
Very few things make me happier than crying Packers fans. that's
right.
beautiful.
They cry all the time, but just to actually see it on video makes it better.
Listen, Herb,
They can
a
have
crying
their
Packer fan.
wine.
Yeah, a crying Packer fan and a crying Clown Boy fan. Those are the two fan bases I hate the damn
Clown
most.
boys.
I call them the Clown Boys because they a bunch of damn clowns.
I did not think I could enjoy watching the same video more and more each time I watch it, but just
Every
like
time.
Caleb proving me wrong at the end of these goddamn games, so did that fucking video.
So the bar I was at, man, they put me on the microphone. I lit the whole goddamn bar up, man. I was walking around, DJ play queuing up songs for me, nothing but Chicago music. I want to hear Rodeo by Crucial Conflict. I want to hear as much as I don't deal with Kanye ass. I want to hear All Day. All Day is one of his probably his best damn song to me. Because he talking about I'm from the South Side all goddamn day. So yeah, I was lighting Packer fans up in that damn place, man. It was hilarious.
That's definitely what's up.
Yeah. So I mean, getting into this Rams game now, like, I mean, what's your big thing that you want to look at right now? Because I haven't heard, and correct me if somebody else has heard, like with all the injured players we did have playing this game who were not 100%, have we heard how they feel going into like Tuesday now? Is everyone okay? Because I haven't seen an injury report or anything get released.
Not yet. You probably won't see one until like Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, it won't. The first one ain't due until Wednesday, and the only one that really matters is Friday.
Yep.
100%.
So they ain't gonna say who hurt, who ain't hurt for real. But it's the fucking 19th game. You know what I mean? Everybody a little banged up. It is what it is. Go out there, and if you can go. You know what I mean? We ain't a bunch of Anthony Davises out here. Go if you can go.
Those glasses.
Yeah, he a goofy too, man. Yeah. Don't let his ass come back to my damn city with that green and yellow on, man. He ain't allowed to come back.
The price is great and it's not hurting us. But I mean, as far as like, I do want to hear Kyler Gordon. I want to see how he felt after this game because I mean, from what I heard, he was 100%. He just wasn't playing like he was 100%. Like, I don't know if he was just nervous on that. His was a hamstring or a groin on this one. I can't remember.
Hamstring.
Man, listen, he been out for so long.
Yeah.
And I just don't think people have adequate respect for how hard it is to play football in the National Football League.
Especially the way he plays and that injury the way he plays. That's
you don't just not do that for a full year and then come out and do that at the highest level. Like, I thought it was cool that he played. I know they started Nick McLeod. I don't think they thought Kyler was ready to play a full game. And I think he'll be better suited, coming into this week than he was last week. But in the locker room, he was beat the fuck up and exhausted after the game.
I believe
you know what I mean?
It'll take him a little bit to get his legs back.
Yeah.
100%. Same thing for Rome too.
You're not going to be able to
Rome is
that. And I mean, like when it comes down to that, I was like that first half. Yeah, I mean, I think Kyler maybe played 2 snaps in that whole first half, and then he did play almost the whole fourth quarter from what it looked like. And there were a few times he got pretty much beat, but there were quite a few times where
and then he made some plays
on his guys too.
Yeah, he made a couple plays.
Yeah. I love Kyler, his game. I think he brings immense value. So listen, man.
But is he going to bring value to this game? Because we talking about listen to the names you said: Matthew Stafford, Devontae Adams, who is a known bear killer, whether he was with the Packers, Raiders, whoever. Then we talking about Puka Nacua, who we really haven't seen.
He's the beast.
Puka has been the best receiver in football.
Yeah, he is.
Kobe Parkinson is shown to be one of the underrated tight ends. Higbee, Blake Corum, another Michigan guy getting his money on. Like Kyron
Atwell is still a speedy receiver too. Atwell is still a speedy receiver.
Tutu Atwell is not a starter, but I'm saying like this is not a team that we can take lightly and automatically say, "Oh yeah, no, we're gonna come back against them." Because Sean McVay is different.
Oh, hands down.
Yes.
No
Sean McVay ain't gonna give up. He ain't gonna
one of the best in the NFL.
JB, I did want to bring up, and Herb brought this up earlier too, and I 1000% agree with him. I think this defensive secondary, more than anything, is a better matchup for their receivers because they don't have a lot of speedy type guys. They have tall, great catching guys, and we have tall, good defensive backs.
And on the other side of that
I'm not saying it's not going to be a problem. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, absolutely. But, on the other side of that too, Frank.
We struggle more for the small, speedy type guys. We struggle with them.
Now, Frank, on the other side of that too, now our receiving core look like they can play pretty well against their secondary. Their secondary has been giving up a lot of damn yards. They barely got away from Carolina. And Carolina's secondary ain't as good as ours, but they front four is better than ours.
I'll say Carolina's underrated.
Very much so. Overall, yes. But I'm saying our secondary is one of the best in the game, if not the best. Now, their front four is better than ours. I'll give Carolina that.
Every front four is better than ours. But Herb, like, what happened to the Rams defense? Like, they were a pretty good defense the first half of the season.
Yeah.
But now they have been a very bad defense this past like 5
years.
Yeah, I mean, they just not making the plays, man. They missing some tackles, they missing some assignments, and at the end of the day, I like their front, but their back seven doesn't really strike fear into me like that. I think the Bears should be able to have their way offensively. Now, defensively, the Bears got to hold up their end against a very good offense, and so that's where the game will either be won or lost. I think the Bears will move the ball. I think the Bears will put up points. I think this game will get into the 30s. But the defense has to do enough to hold up their end.
Now, Herb, quick question about our offense as it pertains to Rome and Doomsday. When we first heard that he needed surgery on that foot, I had a lot of trepidations about him even coming back at all. Because I'm like, listen, if you need surgery, when you hear that surgery word, it's like, no, ain't no chance of him coming back. But with him being out there, he made a couple great catches, but he still looked like he was still trying to get into the flow of things too. So is that the same thing that we said about Gordon? Is that pretty much similar to Rome's situation as far as him coming back from his injury?
Yeah, man, them dudes run a lot of routes, man. Like, I mean, you get 40 passing plays, whatever it is. Like, they running the routes, and they might get 8 targets, but they still ran 40 routes full speed, breaking and cutting, go routes, all that. Like, you can't just come off the couch and do that. You know what I'm saying? Not to say he's been on the couch, but it's just like, you can't just step in and think that's going to be a sweet thing to do. He's a weapon. He's somebody that defenses have to be aware of when he's on the field. If he can get out there and go, if it's now just a pain tolerance thing and he's not at risk of injuring himself further, let him go. And if he makes 2 or 3 plays for you, then he makes 2 or 3 plays for you. He's somebody that defenses have to scheme for, and you can use him to open up things for other guys. He's also a good and willing blocker in the run game. So yeah, let him go, man. I mean, listen, him, Jalen, Kyler, expecting them to be at 100% of themselves, that's just not reality, man. But if they can help, they can help.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that because I think if we didn't have Kyler, I don't even think we would have won this game because Kyler's ability to come up and defend the run as well. He's not just a guy. He's not just one of the best nickel corners in the league. He's also one of the best jack of all trades in the league. This is a guy that will come up in there. If he got to play dirty and ugly, he will sit up there and he'll do it. And that's one thing that I do actually appreciate about Kyler because there's very few nickel cornerbacks in the league that can do what it is that he can do.
Athlete. He's a freak athlete.
Yeah, I think of him, Petrie, and the kid from Washington. Like they're the best 3 nickels, and they just ball, and he can do it all. Like you said, there's no aspect of the defense that he can't impact. In coverage in the run game, as a blitzer, he's tough, he's athletic, he's quick. I love everything about Kyler's game.
Yeah,
even if he at 80%.
So, what do you think about? Are you expecting to see more of the defense that we saw in the second half, or are you expecting to see the defense that we've seen throughout the season, at least the later part of the season?
I think
I don't know. It's like something clicked in the second half. I don't know. People can talk about Matt LaFleur's whole game plan and him not running because Josh Jacobs was running all on our ass the first half. That second half, I don't even know if he had a damn positive yard or not.
He only ended up with like 50 yards or 55 yards or something. So, I mean, LaFleur, that's his damn fault for playing conservative and not running up. And maybe Jacobs wasn't 100% too. So that could have been a factor.
I think there'll be some opportunities for this defense to get back to his ball hawking takeaway ways. I think they need to get back to that. I mean, there was 3-4 footballs on the ground that we didn't get to. I don't know what my boy Dex be doing. His ass just plopped down on the ball. Like, I remember joking with him in the locker room after whatever game that was when I think Montez got a strip sack and Dex thought he was going to go over there and scoop and score. I'm like, boy, did you not
was that
realize?
The Bengals game or the Giants
I think it might have been
one of them?
It was one of them. And I'm like, bro, it was a home game for sure. So it's probably the Giants game.
It was the Giants game.
I remember being in the Soldier Field locker room when I was messing with him. But
his hand-eye coordination is terrible.
I said,
Like,
boy,
come on,
did
man.
you forget
Just
you
fall on the damn
6'6",
ball.
330? Just fall on the ball. He's
Just
like, it was so
fall
much
on
green grass. I thought I was going to score
Yeah.
a score. I said, you weren't. But you know, listen, they got to find ways. I think Matthew Stafford will give you a couple opportunities because he does have elite arm talent and he believes that he can make every single throw on the field, which he can. But
Yeah.
sometimes that supreme confidence in his arm forces him to put the ball in harm's way sometimes. And
Yep.
when you do have good corners with good size on them that can make contested catches, I hope the Bears can take advantage of some of those and get their hands on the football. I don't expect them to stop the Rams between the 20s. That's not who this defense is. It's not who this defense has been. They're going to give up yards between the 20s, and their only saving grace is to play stingy red zone defense and take the ball away. If they can do those things, I think the Bears got a really good chance to win this game and maybe even win it semi-comfortably. I think I'm picking the Bears to win the game 34-24.
I can see them, like, obviously, like, despite us giving up all the yards, when we get in that red zone, it's something click, man. It's like you ain't getting as many touchdowns as you think you're gonna get in here. So that from that aspect, we are successful in that way. But I do think that obviously we can take advantage of that hurt thumb on Stafford's throwing hand. And we can. I ain't saying go hurt him, but I'm saying we can touch him a little bit on that
If you
hand.
always around, is you know, DA talks about having population to the ball, population to the quarterback.
Yep.
You get enough bodies around, just him throwing the ball, he might catch somebody else's helmet. You know what I mean? And bang that
Yep.
thing again. And you know, football is what it is. You want to win the game. I ain't wishing ill health on the man, but it is what it is. The Bears have a better chance of winning if Stafford ain't healthy.
Exactly, and he's older and it's colder outside. So
yeah, that's gonna
that easily
that's
hurt
gonna
more.
hurt a lot worse when it's
A lot
0
worse.
degrees. You bang your
Go
thumb
ahead,
on that
JB.
helmet.
What do you got?
Well, that shit hurt.
Pump your brakes, Chicago. I'm gonna mute you in a second, man. You keep cutting me off.
I didn't cut you off. I asked the damn question. Go ahead.
We talking about a dude that threw 46 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, and one game, 8 of those, 3 of those interceptions came in one game.
Yep.
We talking about a receiver that has not played the whole season, has got 14 touchdowns, and what, 6 of them are 1-yard touchdowns?
Yeah.
So don't tell me about the red zone. We got another receiver that's got 1,700 yards receiving after having an injury, missing 2 games. This is not going to be one of those, he going to give us this and he going to get, no. We have to play them as straight up as possible. We cannot sit up there and say, oh, once we get to the red zone, we good. When Devontae Adams is on every, you got multi-light damn near from 1 yard.
All I'm saying is you talking about strength on strength. The Bears, all I'm saying is the Bears are who they are. So if we have some expectation that they not gonna go out there and give up 350 yards, you out your mind. You tripping. You've seen them play 18 games. They're gonna
They
give
do
up
that
the
with
yards.
scrap teams.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm saying. They're
They
going to give
will.
up the yards. But similar to how where Green Bay was up 21-3 and took the foot off the pedal, Sean McVay ain't going to do that. He likes to
Did they take it off the pedal? Because I mean, it wasn't like they were out there running. They were throwing the damn ball. It's just that
Because LaFleur got he got too greedy, he got too cocky, thinking, okay, I can throw it on him. We already up.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna
LaFleur
keep throwing.
figured he figured I don't need to run the ball. I can do this.
That's exactly what the hell LaFleur did. Predictable.
Like, this is the thing, and the thing that I mean, I hate that we're going back to the Packer game now when we went to the Rams, but the defense, their defensive scheme started switching on that front four where they were like not just going one-on-one right at each other. They were doing technique all the time. And that was throwing off the Packers line, and it was causing frustration. It was causing Love to really miss on stuff that he usually doesn't miss on. They got to him. They figured out how to get to him.
One thing that we do know is Matthew Stafford will throw you the ball. He's been like that his whole entire career.
His whole career.
He almost lost that damn game. If it wasn't for Puka, we'd be playing. Oh no, actually, we'd be probably playing the 49ers, and Seahawks would be playing the damn Carolina Panthers. That's one thing that we know about Matthew Stafford. He is 1-8 in his career in playing in weather where it's 30 or below.
Yep. All that sunny California shit ain't gonna fly in -0 damn temperature. It ain't gonna fly up in here. I ain't gonna tell you they ain't gonna score. I'm telling you, they ain't gonna do all that little cute shit they do out there in California. It ain't happening.
What cute shit do you think they do?
What you mean?
Have
What
you
you
seen
what,
Sean McVay's offense, bro?
throwing goddamn screen the cute pass to Blake and to goddamn to Kyron Williams too.
That ain't what they do.
Yes,
That
the
is
hell
not
they
what
do.
they
Have you not seen Kyron Williams come out the
100%
backfield
agree with
catching
you on that,
passes?
too. 100%
Go
agree.
ahead, answer that one right there, Herb.
Herb, are you expecting the Bears to be more aggressive in the passing game or the run? I'm thinking it's going to be one of those weird moments when we have to pass to set up the run.
It could be
Damn
that
running
way.
backs.
I'm not particularly. I'm pretty confident in what the Bears offense could do going into this game. Like I'm not overly concerned about the Bears defense. I think, like I said earlier, Jared Verse can wreck your day. If you don't have a plan for him and how you're going to deal with him, then that could become an issue. But other than that, I'm not overly concerned about their ability to stop the Bears' game plan. I think whatever game plan Coach Johnson comes up with, I think the Bears are going to have a lot of success offensively on Sunday. Whether that's the run or the pass, I think that whatever they deem to be the best way for them to move the ball, if it's pass first and set up the run, that's cool. If it's run first and set up the pass, that's cool. If it's play action, if it's spread them out and throw it around the yard, I don't really think the Rams can stop the Bears offense. It's going to come down to the ability of the Bears defense to stop the Rams a couple of times because, like I said, the Rams are going to move the ball and they will score some points. But if they can stop them a couple times and the Bears can continue to produce offensively like I think they will, that's going to give the Bears a chance to win. So it's a great question, but I don't know if it's going to be run game, pass game. I think whatever they do will work.
I feel like we got to have the offense. Like, I mean, we can't have a slow start.
Are you concerned about the rushing game, though? Because there's 3 people with 7 sacks or more on that team. Brian Young has 12. This is not the Packers. This is a team that will get after you and make you turn over the ball, or at least turn. If they don't get the turnover, they get you off the field.
Don't lean on them. Lean on them in the run game.
That's what I said. I would think this would be more of the run game.
You're still going to use the run
possession. I don't want 30-plus points in this game. I don't.
Well,
you're going to get that anyway.
I think that's what it's going to be.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
I think that's what it's going to be.
I think that would be to get into a shootout with Matthew Stafford and them boys. I think would be a mistake.
Here's the
you don't try to get into a shootout. It's just what it is. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but here's the common thing between the two offenses. The two offenses do a lot of motion within their personnel on offense. The biggest difference is Caleb's mobility and his ability to be Houdini out there and getting out of the damn pocket. Jared Verse ain't gonna get to him like you think he is. Everybody's had problems with getting to Caleb. You think Jared Verse is gonna come up here and just wreck our damn game and Caleb not see what number 8 is? Okay, man.
Max Crosby wrecked their game plan. TJ Watt forced a touchdown on Caleb. Michael Parsons chased that boy all over the field running for his damn life. I know he didn't get a sack, but he impacted damn near every passing snap of that game.
Running out of bounds and throwing the ball away, tip to the defense.
Right.
Tip to the defense, bro. You don't understand that. That's what I'm saying. Like, these guys are not gonna play. That's what I'm saying. I don't think this game
not that off. You ain't the only one that understands football, goddammit. I can tell you this damn much. If he ain't getting a damn sack to him, he won't be as impactful as you think he's gonna be. He ain't gonna be impactful at all. I just sit up and say he ain't finna wreck our game like you.
Ding, ding.
He do that shit. Stop doing that. You ain't the only one that know football.
So then stop thinking like these people running Caleb out of bounds and throwing the ball away.
It is.
I never said it wouldn't be. All I just been told you is he ain't gonna get to Caleb like you think we. We had the best damn offensive line in the game. Bring that shit. Now
we don't have the best offensive line in the game.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Actually, we do.
We have a top 3 offense.
Now, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
thank you, Frank. Thank you, Frank.
The thing about it is that you say that we don't want to get into a shootout, JD. We had no problems with getting into a shootout. That's the thing. We don't. I mean,
shot
you look
it out
at
with
it.
the Niners, shot it out with the Bengals.
One throw away.
You got weapons. We got weapons. Bring it.
49ers. I don't think a shootout is going to bother us.
Shootouts are about who's going to get the ball last, and that's what scares me. Because that's
what scares me, Frank. If we don't get the ball last, and we actually have somebody competent that doesn't miss a fumble, miss a handoff exchange, or miss a field goal or something, or muffs a onside kick. That's what scares me.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
he's
saying
also a guy that throws the ball to the opposite team. That's what he does. That's what he's done
Exactly,
throughout
man.
his career.
He's your pure example of the modern day gunslinger.
This year.
He's a
What are you
gunslinger.
talking
He's
about?
gonna make his
We're
mistakes.
talking about throughout this man's history. Have
We're
you not
talking
paid
about
attention
this
to Matthew
year.
Stafford? Matthew Stafford gives you an opportunity to
Found.
take
He only going off this year. He
I don't
only
care
seen
what
this
the
year.
hell he
That's
does.
all he care about. That's all he care about this
You
year.
can't talk about what he did in
You
2012.
always come in here and talk about what the damn Bears ain't gonna do and what another
Exactly.
damn team gonna do.
Exactly.
You don't give them shit
Look
about
Get
what
tired of
it
that
is.
shit.
Same way you can't talk about Caleb's mishaps last year, you can't talk about Matthew Stafford's mishaps in 2012. You got to talk about what he did this year.
This year he
And
damn
this
near
year
threw.
he's
Since you
46
always like to
and
talk about though, if they didn't do this, if his dumb ass would have sit up there and threw that ball to the Carolina defender, he would have held on to it. We wouldn't even be having this
And
goddamn
guess what?
conversation.
He's
Nope.
46 touchdowns to 8 picks. You better respect that man.
Hey, like I
respect
said,
the
his
fact that
ass
the Bears
gonna
led the
throw
league in
some.
takeaways
Whether you
too.
like
And I,
it or
and I
not.
Exactly.
do,
Talk that shit, Herb.
and I
What
do
the hell you
respect
talking about?
but don't sit up there and act like this dude is throwing 30 picks or something. And
I
it's
didn't say that.
easy
I
money.
said one thing
All
that
we
he
saying
will do,
is
which
he's
is done
susceptible.
throughout his fucking career. Out of fact, while you sitting up there
Talking
talking,
about right now.
hold on. While you're sitting up
Right
there talking, hold
now.
on. While you sitting up there,
Y'all killing me with this.
how many picks has he gone and had the last like 3 or 4 games? Because it was very low. The last 3 or 4 games.
I just told you one game he threw 3, which raised his he only has 8 on the year.
I rest my case. The defense
46 touchdowns.
Go
And
ahead,
Caleb has 7.
46.
7 on the damn year. He don't turn the damn ball over. What is wrong with you?
He ain't got 46 touchdowns, bro.
No, he don't.
So they're not the
But
same.
he's been the
That's two
most.
different conversations,
He's been the
though,
most
bro.
consistent not turning the ball over.
Those are 2 different conversations. Thank
No,
you.
I'm talking about
But
you.
he's
You
been
making
the
2
most
different
consistent.
points. His touchdowns don't have much to do with his interceptions, bro.
I'm saying his touchdowns 46 to 8. Right? You got to respect that man.
100%. He's one of the best
We're not
quarterbacks
saying
of his
I
generation.
don't think
Nobody
anybody
disrespected
can
him.
disrespect
We're
him.
saying he's gonna get.
No, they making it sound like this
I'm
easy
saying
money.
he's gonna
Herb.
give the Bears 2
Nobody said
opportunities to
nothing
pick him off.
easy. God
I'm
damn.
saying he's gonna make 2 throws where the Bears have opportunities to pick him off.
And we
If
got
they make the play or not, we'll see. But there will be at least 2 opportunities for him to pick him off.
Cool.
Yep.
Caleb had 2 opportunities last week too, and threw 2 picks, and we still won. It
One
happens.
of them wasn't his damn fault, though.
It happens. One of them wasn't his fault.
you can't talk to this man. He always right.
He always right, man.
What do you
Always
mean?
right.
What do you mean that wasn't his fault?
The one to Luther was not his damn fault. Luther stopped running.
All right, we done with that. We're gonna move on to another
You
topic.
go to post and get picked anyway.
Matthew Stafford is gonna be Matthew Stafford. It's gonna be below. So what do you think? Do you think the elements are gonna play a big time factor in this game?
No.
It'll be a factor. It's cold as hell. They obviously not only an LA team, so they play, they're in the NFC West, so they play the 49ers and they play the Cardinals, and they also play in the Dome. So that's 6 games, right there that they play in perfect conditions, plus all the rest of their home games that they play in perfect conditions. So yeah, it's a factor, but I think once the game starts, it won't matter much. Now, it can impact the kicking game. Tyrell understands what Soldier Field is more than anybody else. And, it could impact that. And, it gets cold. It hurts a little bit more to hit the ground when it's cold. It hurts to get hit a little bit more when it's cold, especially when you're not used to it. There is no way for them to replicate that in Southern California. You know what I mean? They can't turn the AC up high enough in their indoor facilities for that to, to be a thing like the lakefront. So it'll be a thing. They'll feel it. But I expect them to come out there and do the goofy, man games. They'll be out there pregame with no shirt on, doing all that kind of dumb shit.
Yep, with Vaseline on and shit, or that stuff they put on there to keep their skin warm.
Yeah, that's goofy. But yeah, I think they'll definitely feel it. But eventually the game get kicked off and you good. I was talking to I think Jaquan or maybe Josh Blackwell after the game a couple weeks ago. And it was cold as I think after the Detroit game, maybe it was cold as hell. And we was out there on the field. He was out there with his family. I was doing my post game shit on the field after the game, and he was like, "Man, it's fucking freezing out here." I said, "Boy, you've been out here for the last 4 hours." He said, "But it's different in the game." We got the heated benches. We got the jackets. I'm just out here standing here now. I'm not playing. I'm not sweating. My adrenaline ain't playing. It's cold as fuck now. I was like, well, that's true. When the game starts,
Yeah,
the
when the
conditions,
blood start flowing
yeah,
and then you get into the
I
tempo of
mean,
the game, you
they
don't
got
think
the
too
heated
much about it.
benches. They, you know what I mean? It's a little bit different, but I think they'll feel it for sure. But they'll get acclimated to it and they'll ball.
So tell me this. This is just gonna be a two-parter real quick. If the Bears go to the Super Bowl, you down there?
Yeah, I'm going to the Super Bowl either way, man. The Bigs covering the Super Bowl this year. This will be the first year that we covered it, so we're gonna be there either way. But if the Bears be there, that's gonna be absolutely insane, dude. Absolutely insane. I don't even know how I would contain myself in the press box with the no cheering in the press box and all. I don't even kick me out then. You know what I mean? Like I might show up in a Bears jersey, which is definitely a no. But like it's just I don't know, man. It'll be super crazy, super exciting if that actually happens, man. But yeah, we'll be in the building for sure.
And my second part of my question is, what's your prediction for the game?
34-24 Bears.
Already.
Oh, yeah.
I
forgot you said 34-24.
Yeah, 34-24 Bears. I think it's two high-powered, explosive offenses. But I think that the defense will do enough on a possession or two. Not that they're going to stop them all game, but just a possession or two that I think the Bears can win this game by 2 possessions. And, if that comes in the form of a turnover or if it comes in the form of stingy red zone defense that forces a field goal instead of a touchdown, I think the Bears offense gets into the 30s. I think the Bears win it 34-24. I think Caleb continues to protect the ball. I know he threw 2 last week, but those were more anomalies than his norm. 34-24 Bears, man. They move on, and then on Saturday we root like hell for the 49ers, so they don't have to go to Seattle.
Okay.
No, man. I'm hoping they
What's
don't.
your prediction?
I'm close to that as well. I got 27 for them though. I actually got a 31-27 Bears game. I think the Rams will start getting a few touchdowns late, which might get them a little bit more. But I'm right there 100% with what Herb's saying. I think, and I know this is better receivers that the Rams have, but I mean it's a better matchup for the Bears defensive backs because we're better versus bigger receivers than we are versus fast receivers. I'm just hoping our Bears offense doesn't start off slow. We need to start off strong because this Rams defense has been struggling for 6 games. You got to put your hands on their neck and start hitting them hard right away. So, yeah, that's where I got 31-24, 31-27 Bears.
Oh, okay. What about you, Mr. Chicago?
Similar to Frank, so I'm saying 30 Bears, 27 Rams. Now, for full disclosure, do y'all know what coaching, like what position that I think it's Matt LaFleur's brother or his son or somebody?
He's an offensive coordinator. He's not the offensive coordinator, but he's like a offensive coordinator, like a receivers coach or something.
Yeah, I heard something about obviously with Matt LaFleur having the beef and with Ben Johnson that it could be some type of hidden sort of agenda, if you will, with his brother.
Well, if that's what they want to think about and plan for this game, then it's a benefit for us if they're going to be these.
Yeah, but I do think we scored last, and then we have a chance to stop them, similar to what we did this past week with stopping Stafford one last time and then winning the game. So 30-27.
JB?
Going against a potential league MVP, I think the train stops here. 24-20 Rams. We had a great season. Let's go ahead and address the issues that we have, which are not many. Look and say we have a great season. We were unexpected. We're a year ahead. Hopefully it continues. Hopefully next year we're not 2-4 in the division. We actually get better and actually put our foot on people's necks and get some dominance and play a complete game. But this one, I think the buck stops here. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid on this one.
Oh, what? They'll blow it in the playoffs. They will. They'll blow it in the playoffs.
JB, you was never drinking the Kool-Aid. You took one sip. You took one sip. You never drank the Kool-Aid.
Hey, we had a great season, but I'm just being a realist. Like this is something that neither one on the Bears side have been there before. Everybody on their side damn near has either been to a major game or won a Super Bowl that's of importance.
Well, nobody on the Bears side been to the playoffs either, but shit.
And we won a playoff game the first damn time. So
eventually the luck has to run out like Lorenzo said. They're playing good but getting lucky. Something tells me it's gonna run out.
Is it luck or is it just starting to be part of the process of what you do? When you do it so many times, luck usually happens like what, once or twice, maybe 3 times.
Yep.
After a while, if you do it about 10 times, it's sort of what you do.
It happens for everybody.
I go back to all them games the Chiefs won like that last year, and this year they couldn't win them games. Shit tends to balance.
We ain't
They
talking
were
about
beat up.
next year.
Big difference.
I'm gonna predict the same score that I predict against the Packers, which I was actually 1 point off. I predicted 30-27. I'm gonna go with that again. Bears. I think once again that Los Angeles is they're not the powerhouse that everybody thought they were early on in the season.
More scared to play the Niners than them.
We still haven't seen, as JB said, we still haven't seen a complete game by the Bears, but that doesn't mean that we won't end up seeing one.
We hope we can see one for sure.
Yep.
Doesn't mean that we won't. I mean, he would probably say that we ain't gonna see one because he's gonna
listen. He'll criticize us for winning the goddamn Super Bowl and not playing the whole goddamn 4th quarter. So we're past that now. We're past that.
I think that the Bears will come out on this one. I think our offense will score enough. I think our defense, hopefully, maybe a light turned on. I don't know. I'm praying that it is. I hope they come in with that same aggressive mindset that they came into the second half, where they just played with their hair on fire. I hope the offense less turnovers. I hope we run the ball more. Most importantly, can Ben Johnson please, bro, just 4th down and 1, 3rd down and 1. Run the ball. We ain't gotta do shit cute. Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. That's all. And bear down, baby.
Simplicity stands out, man. 1 yard, just get the damn 1 yard, and then we'll work out.
I don't know if you want to come in and give us your prediction. Or
I know some had a good comment on there, and it's not even just the Rams. I mean, there's no reason to say that the Bears can't go to the Super Bowl because there really is not a scary team.
It's not far-fetched from here. It's not at all.
No, just real quick, what I just want to say is with this team here, JB, I get what you're saying, and I agree definitely with a lot of it. And have the Bears been getting lucky here at the end? For sure. But realistically, we look at it now. We only have to get lucky 3 more fucking times, and then we're champs. Like, we're that close to the end of the road now. Like,
that's a half-class full guy right there.
I mean,
why not us? Why not us, Frank? Why not now? Why not us?
Why the hell not? You know what I mean? Like, if things just can continue to click the right way, and then who knows, at the Super Bowl it fucking completely clicks and they play the game of their lives. I mean, crazier things have happened. I've seen a bigger 28-3 deficit, in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I'm willing. I'm done doubting this team because there was plenty of times during that game I was like, oh, that's it. Especially the golden touchdown. I was like, damn. I was like, well, that was fun. That was fun, And then they just keep doing it. You know what I mean? So
they don't get down, man. They don't get
that, but like I've given evidence, you can't continue to live like that. And if the Bears win the Super Bowl, I'll be as happy as a lark.
JB, I'm not saying we got to do this all season next year.
Listen.
We got to roll 3 more times.
I want sustained success. I saw Mitch Trubisky win the division and lose in the 2nd round. I've seen Jay Cutler get into the NFC.
This ain't no damn Trubisky.
Man, this is me talking, man. Hush. It's my time.
No,
I'm tired of being that fan that's always in Herb. I'm a little older than these fellas. I've been there and we're like this close, and it's like snatched away. I want to see it actually fit. If you watch wrestling, what did Cody Rhodes do? He finished the story. I would love to see us finish the story. but I'm not just going to be blinded by everything and not say that, damn, this is not a hurdle in front of us. It is.
Of course, you've gotten to the Elite Eight, bro. Everybody good. You're gonna have to beat good teams if you want to win a Super Bowl.
Everybody's good, and that's what I'm saying. This is where the real medal of the Bears comes out.
We're good too. He said everybody, including us, though.
I ain't listening to nobody that stood up there and had us for about 7 wins and we hit 11. And actually, since we sit up there talking about that, Herb, what did I predict when you was on?
I don't remember, bro. What was it? Did you say 11 and 4? Did you say 11 and 6? You
I'm
the man, bro.
10 wins and making the playoff. I ain't even have us winning the damn division. But yeah,
you the man, bro. I said 9 and 8, I think.
I said 9 or 10, somewhere in between 9 and 10.
I said 10 wins and making the playoffs. They told me I was crazy. But then JB said we can't keep doing this. Yet we keep doing this. Come on, man.
I love it. The more he doubted, the better, the more we play.
Keep doubting. Keep making us the underdog.
I'm rooting for you, brother. Keep it up. Keep putting them down, baby, because
it's working. I like it. Every show, every group needs that one guy. You are that guy.
I'm just a realist. That's it.
Yeah, you call it whatever you want to call it. It don't make it right, but whatever. Keep that.
Hey,
so guys,
Trump wasn't going to win the presidency either, and look what the fuck happened.
So one last thing I'll say real quick before I
That
jump
wasn't
off.
just me that did that.
The fact that the shit that was that's been happening in the Green Bay the last few games, where the last minute like fuck ups and stuff with the snap fumbles and stuff like that, and this like Jordan Love trying to call a timeout when they just came out of a timeout type of shit, like that type of shit to see happening to Green Bay and like not happening to us anymore, like at least for this season, I should say, is awesome. And if like I just feel like it seems like the tide is turning to where they're going to start experiencing that type of bad fortune more often than we are. So, but
the tides have turned.
Thank you for jumping on, and I'm going to get back over.
Yeah, the tides have turned. The tides have turned. JB would definitely be the one criticizing us about barely winning the Super Bowl.
Go ahead, Herb. I was gonna say, let us know where we can find you at. Shout out whoever you want to shout out to.
Yeah, man. Definitely get in tune with the Herb Howard Show. We do that live from the Biggs Media YouTube page Tuesdays and Friday mornings at 10 a.m. Central Time. I saw. Speaking of her, I saw. Is it Andrea or Andrea? Excuse me.
Andrea. Yeah.
Andrea.
The podcast therapist.
That's what's up. Andrea, you asked earlier if did Briggs say if he could play or not. Somebody asked him that in the live on the chat today in the show, and his answer was a little bit surprising. So check out the Herb Howard Show. Stay in tune with that. Follow me on Twitter, Herb Howard 411. You can catch my work also on the Biggs website, thebiggs.us. So yeah, man, it's always fun to chop it up with y'all, man. I always appreciate the invitations. Feel like we just cooling in the basement, talking about.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir, Steve. Yeah, man. I follow you on YouTube, man. I watch all your press conferences, all your interviews in the locker room. So definitely appreciate the work you're doing, man.
I appreciate that, brother. For real, I really appreciate that.
Yeah, man. You family on here, bro.
Already, for sure.
I'm gonna try to get there. Now I ain't going to the game. There is some folk in the world. Everybody ain't able to go to the game.
Somebody's got an extra ticket. I'd be more than willing to go to the game.
I'm not going because I'm wealthy. If I didn't have a credential, I wouldn't be in the game either.
Just bundle up, man. You should be good.
Yeah, I'm in the press box to be cool. But they the Bears tweak, man. They leave the air on that thing all year long, no matter what. It was cold as hell in the press box last week.
That's retarded as hell, man.
Hey,
cold as hell. You got air on.
I don't think it's even George, right? That's the Park District, right? They're the ones that control.
Yeah, that's the Park District doing that shit. Yeah.
They don't like our ass no way. Won't even give us a stadium.
The Gary Bears.
One last question. Have you heard anything about that as far as the stadium? Like, is that like Indiana, Northwest Indiana move like legit, or that's just like smoke and mirrors?
The GI Bears, man. Listen, I've said all along that the Bears are not a real estate. The McCaskies are not into real estate. They only business is football. That's how they make their money. They didn't spend $200 million to do anything but build a stadium. They have just done what they've done historically, which is everything ass backwards. And you bought the land before you had all the agreements and tax agreements and everything else in place. And then you hired Kevin Warren after that.
Right. That was stupid.
Okay, now fix this. And it's like, and he's
You
like,
already
okay, cool,
bought
I
the
can come in and
property.
close the deal. Then he get there and it's like, I don't have any leverage. And so he's gone on a 2-year dog and pony show, so to speak, to try and garner some leverage in these negotiations. And, you know, I know some of the decision makers in that process personally, people like Cam Buckner, and I talked to him. It's like, well, what they want, like they have to find some leverage in these negotiations. And it's going to Gary or wherever in Northwest Indiana, Hammond, wherever they think about putting it, gives them some leverage in the negotiations, then that's what it is. If they are going to build a new stadium, I'm still going to bet that it's going to be on the piece of land they paid $200 million for. So I think it's all about trying to find some leverage. He had none. They put him in a terrible position, and now he's being scapegoated or whatever as the person that can't finish this thing. But so you put him in a terrible position, and now y'all want the best deal y'all can possibly get. But I'm gonna be your negotiator, and you know what I mean?
You already bought land.
They gotta understand business and how business they need leverage.
J.B. Pritzker. That's the problem. I don't care if you downtown, off the lake, in Arlington Heights. He said no, and no, I ain't giving you shit. That's what J.B. Pritzker said.
But it's much easier.
Problem.
But it's much easier to say no to you once you already spent $200 million. I got you by the
ass. Exactly. He said, no, you got the money. We ain't giving you no more money. Illinois ain't got no money. And he's getting ready to run for president. Keep that in mind, too.
Yeah. Well, he won't win here.
And then the Chiefs, not the Chiefs, but Missouri, the state of Missouri didn't make it no damn better with the deal they gave the Chiefs. Because now everybody want that kind of sweetheart deal. And Illinois is not Missouri. That shit ain't cracking.
No. Missouri ain't got the money Illinois got, man.
Yeah.
No, Missouri don't have the debt Illinois has. That's what it is.
Yeah, well, we can go ahead and get into some shout outs, y'all heard, but I don't know if you want to stick around for the shout outs or you want to go ahead and cut out.
I'm a dip man, but I always appreciate y'all. I love y'all, brothers. I love what y'all do. Nothing but love and respect, man. We'll do it again. So,
yes, sir.
Hey, come back.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
You take care. Always great having you on, man. Take care.
Always love, man.
Hey, that was Herb Howard on the Big Podcast. Hey, man, that's a down-to-earth brother. Like we said, he come on. It's like barbershop talk every time. We be down here, as we used to say back in the day, kicking the bobos. That's what we do here. So we're going to go ahead and we coming to the end because I'm looking at a half-empty bottle of Cavassier. So that means this show is almost over with.
Who got Cavassier?
Yeah, I want to know that too.
Oh, that was the ladies' man. Y'all remember that?
I remember that. When you start drinking.
Listen, I thought to take a damn shot on the damn show for us winning that damn game, but I was like, I'm going to hold off on the shot for later.
You just send me what you owe me, man, and be quiet.
All right. I'll be back up there.
Frank, go ahead and kick it off with the shout out.
Hey, Mr. Chicago, you look cute in your suit, man.
You look cute. Yeah, I like that one.
Stop the cap.
With all that, man.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I saw put that in the chat, man. It's like, come on, man. How you doing like that?
All right, I'll start off with shout outs. A shout out to you guys. Tuesdays, always fun, man. Always enjoying, especially after a Bears win, especially after a Bears-Packers win, especially after a Bears-Packer playoff win, for God's sakes.
Yes, sir.
Can't be any more.
I
don't care how they won it, because I always said, no matter how many great things happen this year and how ahead of plan we are this year, if you're going to lose in the playoffs to the Packers, it ruins the year. It really does because it's the Packers. You can't.
And Frank, I've been lighting their ass up all week, and I ain't never letting them.
So much
I ain't
fun.
letting them down. I won't let them relive this shit over and over again every damn day.
That little sad video of the cheeseheads thing that I made, I literally sent that to every single Packer person who posted a freaking.
I'm not letting them live it down.
So, but other than that, man, I got nothing else. Shout out to our Bears, man, getting ready for another playoff game, a home playoff game. Shout out to the Chicago Bears fans who are going to be at that cold game.
Yes, sir.
That building shook from what we heard versus the Packers. We needed
to that damn thing in. Fall in that damn building.
Shake it again. All right, that's everything I got, though.
Chicago.
The cute suit.
Got, man.
Yes, sir, Ski. Well, as always, brothers, it's always a delight and pleasure to be on this show, talk Chicago sports with y'all, more specifically, these goddamn Bears with this damn light on me right now. Give a special shout out to my mother for this past weekend. To make this game even sweeter, my beautiful, so wonderful mother called me as I was leaving the Atlanta Community Food Bank doing some volunteer work. She so happens to be at my home church up there in Chicago. Guess who decides to show up at our home church? None other than Caleb Williams' who not only took a picture with my mother, she even put him on the phone for.
Wow.
And you know what I told this man? I say, Mr. Williams, how you doing, sir? He said, I'm doing right. I'm doing good. How you doing? I said, I am wonderful. I'm bearing down out here. Okay? He said, I like the sound of that. I said, you tell your son. I have never owned a Chicago Bears quarterback jersey in my life until now. And because of my bet that I had with 3 of them damn green fuck fans, and I collected on my damn debt, they contributed to the Caleb Williams jersey fund. So I appreciate y'all for buying me a goddamn Caleb jersey because the Iceman has arrived. And so I appreciate my mother. He cometh and he taketh over the North.
Matt, you want to know who the best is? That's him, Iceman. That's the way he flies, ice cold, no mistakes. Just wears you down. You get bored, frustrated, do something stupid, and he's got you.
Yeah, that was hilarious. But yeah, my mother sent me that picture and had me talk to Mr. Williams. And I told him, sir, we gonna see your son at the bowl because we going to the bowl. He said, I like what how you think. I said, sir, say no more. That's our quarterback, sir. So anybody out here, watch how you talk about my quarterback. Bet out. I had to tell y'all that, man. That was the highlight of the weekend on top of this damn win. To talk to him, say, hey, my last name Williams too. We might be related. Now I'm gonna tell y'all now, if I'm related to Caleb Williams, y'all ass won't ever hit the last of it. Trust and believe that.
y'all wanted Justin Fields.
What?
Why are you in here?
You just don't randomly just come out of nowhere with it.
So Chicago, you finished with your shouts, man. Is that it?
Chicago gets the world, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks to our Bears for getting this damn win against them green bastards and having their ass sit on that musty ass couch, eating them goddamn granola bars and them expired ass cheeses.
Oh my God.
God damn it. And watching us work. Let's just work. Bear the hell down. Chicago gets the world. Them light is on. It's back on me, T-Nick.
All right, just stay out the bathtub, man. Foul out. It's on you, homeboy.
God damn. First of all, I want to give a shout out to the chat. The chat was lit tonight. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the Chicago Clubhouse podcast, where we think we know everything. Obviously, as you see, the way we bicker and argue, but we really don't know shit. We really don't. Thank you all for coming on. Remember to like and subscribe to the Chicago Clubhouse podcast. It costs nothing, not 1 cent to like and subscribe. Tell your mama, tell your pa, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your auntie, your uncle, your nieces, your nephews, your boos, your side guys, your side chicks, all of them. Tell the crackhead down the street. Tell them, tune in The Chicago Clubhouse Podcast, baby. It's on Tuesdays, 8 o'clock Central Time. Also want to give a shout out to you brothers. My man, T. Nick, Frank the Tank, Pennywise himself, Easy, Mr. Chicago, JB, the super producer in the back, the cookie commish, to our boy Crazy A serving over there in Korea. Salute to you. Shout out to you. Also want to give a shout out to the kiddies. One's on punishment, the other one isn't. She said give her a shout out. Shout out to the bug. Shout out to my wife that I had to take my son from her because he was over there acting like, I don't know, I think she was torturing him the way he was screaming and hollering. That's why I brought him down here. Shout out to the baby boy of the crew, Pretty Ricky. I don't know where he at right now. He's moving around somewhere. Give a shout out to the city of Chicago. Shout out to the Chicago fucking Bears for beating the Green Bay Packers. Talking all that shit. Y'all wanted the devil. Guess what? He come calling.
All that dog jacking. All that dog jacking.
So shout out to that. That's the end of my shout out to the city of Chicago. Shout out to everybody out there. Peace, love, happiness, and soul. Please stay safe. Love you all.
Easy.
Okay, Don Cornelius. Foul Cornelius. I think.
Go ahead, Easy.
Hey, and Easy, do not talk about harvesting children. We know you come out every 27 years, all right?
Oh, shit.
Hey, look, it's been a while. I haven't harvested very many children in a long time. I wanted to just come on here and shout out just overall two things, right? First of all of you guys, I'm serious. This is a genuine moment. You guys, all of y'all are at the end of the day some of the most loyal fans you'll ever meet. You know, every week you come onto this show, and for years when I first joined you guys, for years it was just complaining and bitching and moaning, and it was 100% justified because of how shitty this team was, and y'all stuck with them. And I really do want to give y'all credit, and me credit, because I stick with them too, but you guys for sticking with it week after week after week. And I just hope that y'all are as happy as I am that it finally paid off in the form of beating, as Mr. Chicago likes to call them green fucks. Fuck the Packers. I love that we beat them green fucks. I've been walking around on the strip in Vegas with my Bears overalls and attire, and everyone saying like, hell yeah, like go Bears. It's awesome. It's just been awesome to see. But shout out to you guys for, like no one could ever accuse any one of you of being a bandwagon. Yes, you could accuse JB of being a pessimist, but you can't call him a bandwagon, that's for sure. And the second thing I want to shout out is just the whole ass team, the Chicago Bears, because they just won the biggest game in my lifetime. That was the biggest win in my lifetime. There's no question about it, in my opinion. I thought about this extensively. This was the biggest win to come back from 18 points against your biggest rival in the way that they did. And I gotta say, we could not have done it without that quarterback making that throw. That's why I had my beautiful fiance paint my nails in his honor. Mad respect. So really, yeah, shout out to you guys. Like a real heartfelt shout out to you people, and a shout out to my team. That's all I wanted to say.
You got the French tips. I see you, Easy.
What'd you say, JB?
The Five Nights at Freddy dude keep talking.
Oh, yeah, I can't hear you with that thing on.
I think you got the French tips. I see you, Easy. You got the French tips.
Yeah. We didn't have orange, otherwise it would have done alternating colors, but.
So I want to give some shout outs real quick. Shout out to just real quick to Lil Wayne. I heard something that fits this occasion. Easy, put those nails up. So I heard something say, "Jingle bells, paint your nails."
Yeah. That was Ghost of Judah.
Yeah, Ghost of Judah. Lil Wayne put that in her fucking rap video.
He hasn't come on lately. Yeah, he hasn't come on.
Yeah, that dude is fucking hilarious.
Well, he's unhinged. He's a problem. But
who is that guy, man?
That's his whole show is just unhinged.
Shout out
not like in a good way.
Shout out to the Bears
Oh,
defense-
that guy. I remember what you said, Easy. That guy.
Yeah, that fucking crazy bastard.
No, he's like it's not even like the fun kind of crazy.
No, he's different.
No, I mean, no. What he said was hilarious, though.
Oh yeah, that one thing, like Jingle Bells, Paint Your Nails, that was objectively funny.
Goddamn shout out, please.
I died when he
Sorry.
said
All right, so I'm just gonna mute everybody for a second. So shout out to the fucking Bears and the defense for sacking the hell up there in the second half and not believing everybody and not believing that shit and believing in them goddamn selves. All right, and fucking, like I said, sacking the fuck up, especially when times got fucking tough and everybody else was ready to walk out and stuff to quit on that team. This team all season long has shown their true colors and who they are and shit. So give us a heart attack every goddamn week. They don't got to do it, but shit, as long as they win, it's all
I think
good.
Josh Jacobs had like 3 yards in the second half.
I mean, he only had, I think, like 60 total. That's a good game.
Yeah, that's a good running back. They shut his ass down. Gives me hope.
Go ahead, JB. It's on you.
Yeah, I'm done.
First of all, y'all know what Tuesdays mean to me. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Shout out to you, Frank, Foul, Mr. Chicago, Easy, and T. Nick, and Cricket Commission, of course. I ain't never going to Pastor Chicago.
I'm still here.
Because we go to Pastor Chicago's church, we going to miss the game. So I ain't going to Pastor Chicago's church.
Yeah, he helped
I ain't going to your church. Nope.
man.
Shout out to the Bears for just like a great comeback, exhilarating, taking us from the jaws of defeat to the perils of victory. You know, it's always good to see us win. I don't know. I don't want no more gray hairs, but they keep, they keep popping up because of the damn Bears. But let's get into our chat, which was ultra lit tonight from start to finish, right? The chat was just on fleek. Shout out to Bob Riggs, Franco Dow, Janet Dominguez, Chicago Clubhouse #1 fan, Bears down. Shout out to FGB Bears down. Jeanette Johnson came back, one of our P1s. Darius D. Jones, thank you. Trey Smart. Trey Smart might be a new one. I don't think I remember that one at A10 with the Drake May comment. Thank you. Also, your boy Bub. Thank you, your boy Bub. Caleb BJ Loveland, thank you. We appreciate that. Bears down OF5, thank you for chiming in. Ron Winorski, thank you for chiming in. Herb Howard, of course. Well, thank you for Herb for coming on. For Herb, before he came on, he was already chiming in on the chat like, hey, man, send me the link. I'm about to jump on. So we appreciate that because we know Herb was watching the show. So we appreciate that. Shout out to Seth Rollins, Bear down. Ray Mason came in. The Black Bear podcast show. Thank you. They've been coming on a lot. I hope we can get one of them on because we also like to share podcasts and information with you. So next week, win or lose, hopefully you can come on and we can share some information with you. Hey, I don't know how we missed this one. Crook, I'm gonna put this in the back so you can keep this on your brain. Dennis Silky D came in at 8:21 early. You guys have no shame. I don't know what that was about, but whenever Silky D chimes in, I definitely want to make sure that Dennis McKinnon is highlighted, and we would love to have him back on the show. This is his time of year. He's the Super Bowl champion on our show. It's coming to mess with us and chime in. So when Silky D chime in, let us know, Silky. We would love you back on the show. This is uncharted territory, man. We ain't been there in a couple of years, and the last time we actually made a difference, you was on that team, and we thank you. So we appreciate Silky D. Al Bundy going for 2. Chimed in. Thank you, Al Bundy. And Stewart, one of the Chicago Clubhouse Network members. Thank you for chiming in. Roma Dunze's dad. Not really. I think that's just his name, but thank you for chiming in. Hey, my man, Sivius R. Dixon. Thank you, Sivius. We always appreciate you. My man, TTNL Runaway. Caleb is coming up. Clutch, baby. Iceman FGB. Always FGB. Always. Wallace Effort. Thank you for chiming in, Wallace. We appreciate you. Our resident Chicago Clubhouse podcast therapist, Andrea Schmitz. Hey, sis. Thank you for chiming in. Dan Tanner chimed in. Franco Dowd. I know that guy. He chimed in. Logan O'Dowd, I know that guy too. Thank you for chiming in. We appreciate it. Leah. I know Leah as well. Thank you for chiming in, girl. Kids, we appreciate you. Again, the chat was lit. It is a lot that I'm scrolling through, and I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. Hey, real quick, Frank, can we give a special shout out to Bearski Film? He chimed in right in that mid time, that 8:30ish time, and he's one of the ones that came on and gave us some insight about the film editing.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So I want to give a special shout out to Bearski Film. I would love to have him.
I use what he said as pretty much how we're making some of these highlights now. So we have not gotten.
Hate to interrupt. In his comments, he's asking for one of us to join him later to help make one of his videos that he posts on his channel.
Really?
So, yes. So anyone on the channel here, on the main panel here, he requested in the chat one of us.
Is that for tonight or for another time?
Anytime. He said just hit him up. It can be tonight or it can be tomorrow. He said just whenever. The sooner the better, obviously, because he wants to post that shit.
Do we have his info?
We got to go to his channel. I think we got to go to his channel.
Let's talk about that offline. But I definitely want to shout him out because he was very, very instrumental in what we do and helping us. And check his content out. His
great
film
content, man.
is great.
Yeah,
his film
great
is
breakdown
top
of
notch,
those
like
films.
NFL films quality, top notch. I appreciate you, Bearski Film. Thank you for promoting the show. D. Augie, thank you, D. Augie, for chiming in. I believe D. Augie's a new member, a new patron. We appreciate you. Joe C. Joe, thank you at 844. We appreciate you, Joe. Let's see. Yeah, man, the chat was off the chain. My man Tucson J, catch Tucson and Herb. It's called Herb and Two. They have their own podcast. Make sure you guys check them out and show them some love as well. Love them too. And Two don't miss. Hey, Tucson don't miss us. He don't miss a Tuesday, man. I love that man. Appreciate you, brother. King DLBC. Thank you for chiming in at 848. We appreciate you. I believe that's a new one as well. Let's see. A lot of conversation back and forth. A lot. Teaching Runaway came back. Bear with me, y'all. AC Adam came back. Thank you, AC. We appreciate the love. The Scrolls, I believe, is on the West Coast. We haven't seen the Scrolls in a while, but thank you, Scrolls. We appreciate you chiming in. We love when you come in.
Oh, stupid. Man,
good, better, best, BJ. Just trying. Hey, Scrolls, if we can say good, better, best, BJ, we can say what you just said. It's okay. I'm securing my manhood to say that. It's all good, man. It's all good. Roy Mason. Roy chimed in. 934. Thank you, Roy. We appreciate you. Welcome back. Lorenzo Clemens, our resident Big Ten referee, and the person that actually keeps us sane. Thank you. We appreciate you for chiming in and coming on. And I want to say we are winding down, but I just love that it kept going and kept going. Hey, Dedrick Boyd, Dedrick Boyd. Thank you for coming back. I remember Dedrick from a while back. Thank you for coming back. Beppa 9528. I believe that's Easy's lovely bride. Thank you for chiming in, ma'am. We appreciate you back. And I want to say that is it. Obviously, thank you out to the Chicago Clubhouse Network and the vast people behind the scenes that make this show great. And I believe we are coming to the end. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with us. And as always, anybody that's not watching T, I'm going to throw that alley-oop to you, right?
I'll catch it. And I'm going to run with it before you say
Hey, Al Bundy.
Davison, break a leg.
See, I'm going to get on Al real quick. Damn, JB, it's like Mr. Chicago log on his chat. Shout out. I ain't nothing like Mr. Chicago. I'm going through giving everybody love that took their opportunity to tune in.
Your ass feel long-winded too. Shut up.
I have to be long-winded. You don't.
I'm sick of these goddamn little fingers y'all be trying to throw at me. Shut up.
Your suit too tight, man. Shut up.
As you see here at the Chicago Clubhouse podcast, we love each other. We bitch and holler at each other all damn day. But we
Hey,
love
somebody
each
said
other.
he's still talking.
Hey, one last shout out. Shout out to my man Herb Howard for coming on, man. Appreciate
Yeah, we
you,
started
Herb.
out Herb, of course.
Yeah.
And,
Okay,
shout out to
my
Herb.
turn.
I didn't finish.
I thought you threw me the alley-oop.
He caught me. He cut me off again.
You threw my damn name out there, so I'm gonna catch the damn alley.
Shout out to the podcast. Y'all don't want to shout out the podcast, Mom?
Of course.
Go ahead.
Always gotta shout out the podcast.
Okay, I'm about to say because I
Never
I
miss
got
a podcast.
No. We got to.
heat. I got heat for y'all.
We got to. I'm throwing it back. I'm throwing it back.
So last but not least, if we know we only got one person in that little view, that little eyeball watching the show, the podcast mom, most affectionately known as Miss Sandra Bonham Holmes. Thank you, Mom. Love you, lady.
All right, now throw me the alley-oop.
L for love. Good times.
You're a little early with that.
Yeah, I was
But-
getting ready to block the alley-oop. I had to go.
Everybody in the chat, we all appreciate y'all for coming and participating. However, those of you that are on the podcast, and we see the little eye right here, those of you that are watching but not participating in the chat, you are officially alert.
L for love. Good times.
Good times.
But we appreciate y'all anyway for putting up with our foolishness. And like Fowl said, we think we know what we talking about, but we don't know what the hell we talking about. We don't know what the hell we talking about, man. Only those guys on the football field know exactly what's happening and what they're doing. We don't know what they're doing. We just take educated guesses just like anybody else. Just like the media, just like everybody else that talks about the Bears. So we kind of do think we know what we're talking about, sort of. But anyway, so can I do my shout outs now? Can I do my shout outs?
Are you asking for permission?
Hey, all right. So everybody in the chat, I got that out the way. This whole panel right here, Mr. Chicago, my man, the Grinch, JB, Foul Bow, Frank, it wouldn't be no show without y'all, man. I appreciate y'all and appreciate everything you do. Everything you talk about is funny and we have a good time. So I appreciate all y'all. I appreciate the whole team from Lola to Kristen to Emilio. They do bullspit to Easy, who does it, whatever the fuck he wants to do it.
Easy comes on and does it.
The crooked commish in the back, the super producer. He does the pregame show. He also does post-game show sometimes. And he was doing his fantasy show. But that shit is over, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Chicago is eventually going to get his own show because he got a lot.
He can talk the whole damn show.
He got a lot to
Not
say.
about my damn show.
You should put that little Care Bear like on the desk next to you while you're
Okay,
talking.
can I finish what I was saying? Okay, thanks.
Maybe.
So I won't say that he talks way more than we do, but I will say that he talks significantly more than we do. But he knows what he's talking about, though. So I'll get that to him. I want to give a shout out to Herb, Herb Howard, for coming on quick notice because I just hit him up today, and he was able to come on that quickly. So I appreciate him. What's funny? I want to laugh. I want to laugh.
What is funny? I missed something.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe them niggas is tickling each other, so I don't know what the hell they do. But anyway, I think that's it for my shouts. Oh, of course, shout out the Bears. The Bears. 7 times. I don't know if I can call it luck, ref. I don't know if I can call it luck. 7 times. I would call it execution. The team, they mess up. Yeah, they mess up. Is that really lucky, or that's just the name of the game? Somebody's going to mess up, and you have to capitalize on it, right? So is that really luck? I don't know. I don't know what y'all say in the chat. I don't think it's luck, but maybe I'm biased because I'm a Bears fan.
If that's luck, then every football team's got luck. I don't.
Everything has luck.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Where we watching the game on Sunday?
I think the football gods say F the Packers. That's what I think that is.
So some people are going to Visions. Vision.
You got to have vision.
The party out there. It is a straight party out there. If you want to go out there and have a good time, it's a loud atmosphere. If you're into that, the Visions is the place for you. If you're into something small, there's a place called the Hideaway. It's on 36th in Indiana. You can check that out. It's like a small venue. They have a bar. And they have like 3 TVs. Three TVs. And I think that's about it for me. So, for my man, Mr. Chicago down there with his cute suit on, my man, JB, the stat man, who knows every single stat from every single team. My man, Foulmouth C, who has the new baby and a beautiful wife, but still got a foul-ass mouth. And my man, Frank the Tank, who loves that Hawk talk, hasn't been able to talk about the Hawks lately.
Yeah, there's nothing to talk about when the Bears are doing this.
I'm Team Big, quarterback, point guard, whatever you want to call me. We have a lot of fun on this show, man. But right now, we out.
You got to decide whether you're a wolf or a sheep.
The light continues to stay on.
This has been a Chicago Clubhouse Network production.
FG.
Chicago against the world.
Shout out to Brandon McMissis. Couldn't do it without you, bud.
Should have kept Crosby, you idiots. You should have kept
7
Crosby.
points. 7 points.
6.
You're still here. It's over. Go home.
Go on.
Go on.
Chicago against the world.